Holder Drug, your local pharmacy in Alva, wants to update you on the happenings at the store through the month of February. We are getting new items and gifts daily from market. You can see a lot of our new goodies by visiting us in downtown Alva or visiting our VIP Facebook page. Now in from Fancy Pans, our new napkins, swig mugs, mud pie serving dishes, and Stonewall salsas, seasonings, sauces, cookbooks, and drink mixes. This all happens at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse as we open up our Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. Bring in my partner for the evening, Brandon Brinkley. Brandon, great to have you back here. Another top 10 matchup for you and I tonight inside Personal Fieldhouse.
Absolutely. Had a great game last week. Just enjoyed that one as we just, handled our business and took care of Harding. And here we are with Southern Nazarene tonight. And like you said, another top 10 matchup. Exciting. White out. Wendy Ford's in the house, hand out T-shirts. So if you're out there, I know the weather's not nice, so there's no better place to be than Personal Fieldhouse tonight.
That's exactly right. Yeah, Wendy Ford, part of the free admission, another fan appreciation night. And you started to see the community buy into both of these two teams a lot more this year than you have in years past. And it's been great to see just the resurgence of that this season with the crowd and, having the free T-shirts. If you bring a non-perishable item, it's also free admission. It makes it really exciting, especially for, everybody being in Alva and a part of this.
As most people know, I don't usually sugarcoat much, so let's just say what it is. Winning brings excitement. And both these teams are winning. And therefore, there is definitely a buzz around Alva about Ranger basketball right now.
There certainly is. And again, a big buzz, especially about the game here tonight, as another top 10 team invades Personal Fieldhouse, and a lot on the line for both these two teams, which we'll talk more about later on in our pregame show. Running through the conference standings, the opponent tonight 19-1, 25-1. They've won 4 in a row since being blistered at Searcy by Harding by more than 20 points. Harding sitting in second at 17-3, 22-4. They've dropped 2 in a row, and a very surprising loss last week. We knocked Harding off on Thursday, and they followed it up by losing to Southwestern on Saturday, which I just cannot believe.
Absolutely. I was actually in Weatherford today, as you know, and I was at the airport talking to one of the city managers, and he goes, I think you guys broke their spirits. Yeah. He goes, we didn't have a chance in that game, and after you guys beat them, they came in. He said he went to the game, and he said they looked terrible out there. He goes, I appreciate what the Rangers did for us. Lady Rangers did for us out there.
Yeah, most time we get a rivalry, but Saturday apparently we shook hands.
That's right.
Sitting in third is, of course, Northwestern at 15-5, 23-5. Lady Rangers have won 2 in a row. Again, as both of those top 3 teams, including the 4th team, has clinched a spot in the Great American Conference Tournament. Henderson State is the number 4 seed going into Shawnee next week at 13-7, 17-9. Southwestern has also clinched a spot as well at 10-10, 13-13. Sitting in 6th, who would be the opponent for Northwestern if the season ended today, Arkansas Tech, which we'll talk more about. It was a win last Saturday for Northwestern, but it was a tough one against the Golden Suns. They're 9-11, 12-12 overall. Sitting in 7th is Southern Arkansas at 8-12, 13-13. Oklahoma Baptist in 8th at 8-12 and 11-15. Wichita Baptist just a game back at 7-13, 9-15 overall. They've dropped 4 in a row. Southeastern, East Central, and Arkansas Monticello all round out the bottom at number 10, 11, and 12. Southeastern is 6-14, 10 and 16 overall. East Central is 4-16, 8 and 16 overall, and UAM comes in at 4-16 and 8 and 18 overall this season. They have lost their last 2. Let's take another timeout. Come back. We'll break down the last time's matchup with Arkansas Tech, and of course recap the earlier matchup between these two teams that happened all the way back on December 9th of 2023, where Southern Nazarene was a winner in Bethany inside the Sawyer Center. Again, coming back with the Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show right after this. It's Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
Do you need assistance taking care of yourself or a loved one? Beatles Nursing Home in Alva is here for you. We offer safe, high-quality, affordable nursing care while meeting all care guidelines. Call us at 580-327-1274 to learn more about our admissions process to place your loved one in our care. When it's time to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home, located at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Here at Bank Central, we like to shoot for three, and that includes our services to you. From fee-free checking accounts to competitive CD rates and all the way to consumer lending. Stop by any of our locations in Alva, Enid, Woodward, and Cherokee, or call 580-327-1122 to talk with one of our qualified professionals. Bank Central, where we're centered on you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Certain fees and restrictions may apply.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse as we continue our Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show, getting you set for Northwestern and Southern Nazarene here tonight. Brandon, let's discuss last Saturday. It was a nice win for Northwestern. Held off Arkansas Tech, and this one was a tough one, pretty much from the opening tip on Saturday, but you found a way to win by 3 and continue that home winning streak.
Yeah, I had some honeydews do that day, so I wasn't able to come to the radio with you, but 20 seconds into the game, and Faye Simpson goes to the ground, and text to me is, I was listening to you, but I don't think I understood what was going on. You texted me and said face down, and that's not a good thing for the Lady Rangers.
No.
Anybody keeping up with the Lady Rangers here knows that that's a huge loss. So she goes down. She doesn't come back in till, midway to the third quarter?
She started the third quarter. She did start the third quarter.
Okay, I saw her, on TV. You could see her over in the corner a little bit moving around, and but wasn't back in the game. But the key to that game, and I'm sure you'll agree with me from what I saw and what I listened to, was our bench. Our bench came alive and did what needed to be done. And that's a testimony to this team this year is they don't always win pretty. They don't always just make it easy on themselves, but they pull it together when they have to and they make things happen.
They did. They had 31 bench points on Saturday, which I think was the most this season that Northwestern's had, at least in conference play anyway. Even though Simpson did lead him in scoring, but you got 9 points from Josina Frame, again, who doesn't average a whole lot on the year. You got 9 points off the bench from Nakaya Orange. You got 5 from Samaya Adigan, the freshman. And then these were two huge players on Saturday with Sincere Harada underneath, coming in and showing, again, some post minutes. She finished with 8 points. And then Tegan Jones, the junior guard, who's played a lot more over the last several weeks, including maybe more in the last month, she finished with 8 points. And you know what? Sometimes when that happens, when you have a player go down or a player gets in foul trouble, you've got to have somebody to step up, and the Lady Ranger bench did that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's, like I said, it's just a testament to how deep this team really is. I don't think we get to see it very often because you do have Faith, you do have Carly, you have your core, but I don't think we've really had to dig that far into the bench this year. And Coach Dieselhorst did a good job of keeping the girls, prepared and next man up situation, and definitely pulled together and pulled out a good win because Arkansas Tech, we've talked about, not a good matchup for the Lady Rangers at all. So to have Faith go down and still be able to pull out a win there is huge for Lady Rangers.
Yeah, Maisa Marsal, which talked about her a lot on Saturday, she's just a tough matchup, and she finished with 12 points, had 6 assists, and also 7 steals against Northwestern. I actually had her for 8 instead of 7, but she was just a pest defensively, and to me, she's probably one of the best defensive players in the entire conference,
She's
in my opinion.
Very long and lean, able to get in the passing lanes pretty easy.
Yeah, no question, and she did that again on Saturday. But Lady Rangers did find a way to win it, again, 67-64 to continue that home winning streak to number 16. We'll take another timeout, come back, have more of your Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show next. This is Northwestern Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Welcome back inside Burstall Fieldhouse as we continue our Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. Lady Rangers have taken the floor. Northwestern band will be here tonight as well. Again, crowd still filing in for a 5:30 tip time. Brandon, these two teams have already played once before, and at that point, that was when Northwestern first cracked into the rankings. I think Stu at that point was still in the top 5, and it was all Southern Nazarene. But you go back and look at that game, they knocked off Northwestern 65-47, and it was that one quarter that really got away from them.
Yeah, we've talked to Coach Dieselhorst numerous times about that game. And, you know, box scores, and we're in that game every quarter but the second quarter. The second quarter, I wasn't there. You were there, of course. Unable to watch it on TV, but, you know, just apparently the wheels fell off. When you go get outscored 23-6 in the quarter, it's going to be hard to come back and win that game.
It is, and Faith got into a lot of foul trouble. She ended up fouling out in that game. She did finish with 14 points, 4 rebounds. You had 12 from Carly Craig and 11 points from Sincere Harrod, but Lady Rangers, again, only scored 47 points in that game. Scored 13 in the first, 6 in the second, 13 in the third, and 15 again in the fourth. And you cannot have that again here tonight if you're going to want to knock off Southern Nazarene here at home.
Absolutely not. You know, I'm sure we'll talk about the keys of the game, but, you know, 4 quarters is what you have to play against a team like this. You know, just like last Thursday, you know, you play a tough team. You have to bring your A game for all 40 minutes of this game, you know, or whatever it is. You know, you have to, you can't have a letdown. If you have a letdown, they will pull away from you. They have scorers all over the floor. You look at their lineup here, you know, their leading scorer is averaging over 16 points a game. Then you got Giddy. She's scoring 13. You know, 13. That's 2 in double digits. You got another one down there.
Yeah, Monahan's over 13.
Monahan's over 13. And then you got Gill. She's running at 9 points. It's right under, you know. So you got 4 players there. Let's just call it double digits, you know. So they can score at will. You've got to do something. You got to make your defense come out and protect the 3-point line. Because I know you said last game Monahan went off on us a little bit, went 4 for 6 from behind the arc. And, you know, you got to be able to protect that. But you also have Giddy down low, who, if you're a Thunder fan, you know who she is. But you know, she can score down on the low post too. So they're a tough matchup, much like Northwestern's a tough matchup. So I expect this to be one heck of a great game.
I do too, and again, hopefully it will be here this evening as we're just under 10 minutes before we tip this one off. Let's go through the tail of the tape, starting with Northwestern, who's 23-5, 15-5 in Great American Conference play. Again, sitting third in the GAC, preseason 7th, led by 8th-year head coach Tasha Dieselhorst, who's 102 and 115. She's just 3-13 against Southern Nazarene, 2-5 here in Alba. Northwestern coming off a 67-64 victory over Arkansas Tech. Lady Rangers are 13-0 at home, 7-5 on the road, 3-0 neutral site. They'll finish with Southeastern on Saturday to wrap up the regular season. Northwestern also did check in at number 10 in the most recent regional rankings that were released for the Central Region. Again, and the Lady Rangers have won 16 straight games dating back to a year ago. Northwestern comes in averaging nearly 75 points per game, tops in the GAC, 25th best in Division II, while giving up just 57, second best in conference with a point differential of plus 17 or more. Again, which is also first in the conference, defensively at 31st in Division II. Offensively, first in the conference. Defensively, field goal percentage is second for Northwestern in the nation. Northwestern's 15th in Division II offensively. They're 18th in Division II defensively. Free throws, 75%. Third in conference, 32% from 3 is fourth best in the GAC. 39.5 rebounds per game is third best in the conference, as Northwestern's rebounding margin over their opponents is just over plus 7. Northwestern first in the conference in assists at over 14 per game. Lady Rangers, though, turning it over nearly 17 times per game. That's 8th best in conference with a turnover margin of nearly plus 4, and they come up with 11 steals on the season, which is second best in the GAC. On the other side, the number 7 and number 6 team in Southern Nazarene, who's 25-1, 19-1. Again, sitting at the top of the GAC, they were preseason second, led by 6-year head coach Trent May, who's 118-47. He's 10-2 against Northwestern. He's 4-1 here in Alba. In fact, you go back to when he took over the job, he lost his first 2 matchups with Northwestern. Since then, he has won 10 straight over the Lady Rangers. He has a career record of 440 and 200 this season. Again, they're coming off a 59-48 win against East Central. They're 13-0 at home, just 10-1 on the road. That one road loss was at Searcy against Harding. Again, they come in number 1 in the Central Region poll that was released on Wednesday. They've won 4 straight, and Trip May has had a winning season every year since being at Southern Nazarene. Offensively, they average just a touch under 68 points per game, 6th best in conference with a point differential of 14.1. They just give up under 54 points per game. That's 7th best in Division II. Offensively, they're second at 44%. Defensively, 34%. Again, these are the 2 best defensive teams field goal percentage-wise in the GAC matching up here tonight. 73% for the foul line, 6th best. 34% from 3 is 2nd best in conference, 32nd best in Division II. They average over 37 rebounds per game, which is 5th best, with a rebounding margin of just over 5. 14 assists is 2nd best behind Northwestern. 14.2 turnovers is 3rd best with a turnover margin of even, and they come up with over 7 steals per game. That's 8th best in the conference. Other Division II ranks for Northwestern, they're 11th in scoring margin, 14th in rebounding margin, and 11th in free throws made per game. On the other side, Southern Nazarene is 18th in Division II in blocks per game, with just over 4.5 per game, led by one player who's leading the entire country in blocks per game. With just under 4 so far this season is the 6'2 senior out of Melbourne, Australia, Hannah Giddy, who's got 93 blocks so far on the season for the Crimson Storm. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll have G&G Home Furnishings keys to the game as we get closer to Northwestern and Southern Nazarene here tonight for Purcell Fieldhouse. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
K&S Tire in Alva has been locally owned and operated since 2004. While every business claims to be the best, K&S Tire is the best. Our satisfied customers speak for themselves by coming back to us each and every time. Our amazing services goes beyond a regular tune-up or tire rotation. Our team is well-trained and able to take care of all your car care needs, including preventative maintenance, wheel alignments, brakes, and more. Visit knstire.com for more information or come see us at 2590 College Boulevard right here in Alva. The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities. Since 1916, they have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs. With a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer, they're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Purcell Fieldhouse as again we get ready here for tip-off tonight. Just over 3 minutes before we get going. Northwestern and Southern Nazarene as Lady Rangers look to make it 2 out of the last 3 against top 10 teams. But it's time for our G&G Home Furnishings keys to the game. Brandon, what have you got if the Lady Rangers are going to pull off another upset this week?
Pretty basic, Dustin. What we're going to go with is, as always, you got to get a fast start. You want to jump out on these girls, get the crowd into this thing, because the crowd is key in Purcell Fieldhouse. When the crowd's going, it's tough on the other team. Number 2, limit your turnovers. Don't let their defense smother you too much and turn the ball over and protect the ball. And 3, 4 quarters of basketball. Pretty simple. You can't let down at any point in this game, or this team is too good and they will pull away just like they did last time.
They did, because again, when they create turnovers, that gets them out in transition, and they're very good in that transition game. It's, again, one of the things about the scouting report that Coach Diesel has given us. So, and again, these two teams know each other quite well. Again, it's been a while since they played. Again, you have to go back to December when Northwestern lost in Bethany, but Lady Rangers have an opportunity to return the favor, and really you have another opportunity to do something that has not been done in 25 years, is go undefeated at home. The last team to do it was the 98-99 team under Joe Feely. They went 12-0 at home. In fact, there's only been 4 coaches and 4 teams in Northwestern history that's gone undefeated at home, and Coach Diesel has a chance to put herself right there with the rest of these coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, what a great year Lady Rangers had. Coach Diesel and his whole team. You know, if you ask her, she's going to tell you it's a team thing. It has nothing to do with her, but she's done a great job putting this team together and keeping the cohesiveness together. And another thing is, I know Southwestern's our big rivalry, but there's no love lost between Northwestern and Southern Nazarene, by no means.
Yeah, no kidding, especially when it comes to the football field as well, too. So it's, again, this is another one of those big games that I know Ranger Nation looks forward to every year. Real quick, let's go through the series history before we take our final timeout. Last meeting, Southern Nazarene won at 65-47. They lead the all-time series 23-7 since 2009-10. They've won 10 straight against Northwestern. They lead the series here in Alva 10-4. Northwestern's last win at home, you have to go all the way back to almost just more than 6 years ago. Back on November 29th of 2018, Northwestern beat Southern Nazarene 63-54. Let's take our final timeout, put a close to the Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. When we come back, national anthems, starting lineup, and the opening tip coming up next. This is Northwestern basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's chicken fried steak, Don's hamburger steak, and Joe's chicken tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Please rise. Remove your caps and face the flag hanging high above center court for the playing of our national anthem.
Well done by the Northwestern Ranger Band with that rendition of the national anthem. Let's go courtside now to our pumpkin dress announcer, Tim Lauderdale, who will have your starting lineups here this evening, brought to you by the Alva Moose Lodge.
A reminder that Northwestern Oklahoma State University, the Great American Conference, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating words or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from the site. For the visitors from Southern Nazarene, Lauren Reether. Emily Monahan. Number 15, Georgia Adams. Nazarenes led by head coach Trent, assisted by Kaylee Tucker, Sydney Salvato, and Grace Gilman. Team, your Northwestern Lady Rangers. 6 junior from Blanchard, Oklahoma, number 1, Carly Craig. 8 senior from Kinsley, Kansas, number 5, Josina Frey. Alva, Oklahoma, number 21, Peyton Jones. A 5'8" senior from Blackwell, Oklahoma, number 24, Paige Scott. And a 6'2" senior from Palisade, Nebraska, number 30, Paige Simpson. Northwestern is led by head coach Tasha Dieselhorst and assisted by Kinsey Deere, Randy Turney, and Taylor Ellis.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your starting lineups, again, brought to you by the Alva Moose Lodge. Lady Rangers go with Carly Craig, Josina Frame, Peyton Jones, Paige Scott, and Faith Simpson. Southern Nazarene countering with Lauren Reether, Hannah Giddy, Emily Monahan, Georgia Adams, and Abby Giles. Again, Faith Simpson comes in tonight's matchup averaging nearly 22 points per game. That is second best in all of Division II. She's also first in Division II in made field goals with 245. And the first field goal for Faith Simpson here tonight, if she gets it, probably going to happen pretty quick. She is going to be the new record holder of most field goals in a season. It was last set by Alice Bird at 245. Faith is tied with her at 245, still with 2, maybe 3 or 4 games left.
Great year, of course, for Faith. But Dustin, I feel kind of like Trent Goss right now. I got a little tinglies all over me for this one.
So here we go. The opening tip brought to you by Ridgeview Vet Hospital is won and controlled by Northwestern. And Faith Simpson wins the tip against Hannah Giddy. Lady Rangers will start with it moving left to right. Here's a bounce pass underneath to Simpson, wanting to go to work early. Backs her way in, now fades from the baseline. No good on the shot. She left it short. Well, I don't know about that fadeaway move there. I thought she should have just went straight right up at Giddy that time.
Kind of what I thought, too. She kind of got Giddy off balance there a little bit, just straight up and off the glass. Would have been great there, but
Crimson Storm will have the basketball. Their first possession of the game as Reether has it, deep right wing. Now into Giddy. Giddy into the paint, or actually that's Georgia Adams up with a shot. It was no good, and then, it was grabbed by Peyton Jones, but they're going to say she was out of bounds on the baseline. Looks like her right or left foot was out of there, so Southern Nazarene is going to keep it as they'll put the shot clock back to 20. Now the officials are going to have a word about this one right in front of the baseline.
nothing better than a little delay to start the game off.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we got nothing but time.
So one official will go over to the scores table.
By the way, I want to point out to everybody again, good chair again.
Yeah.
Got the big gaming chair back over here again tonight. Ever since my complaint about the folding chair, things have completely changed at this table for me.
They certainly have. Apparently nobody. Well, you must have put it in the right complaint box. I did not. So now we're going to have a whistle and a timeout. And a media. I'm not sure exactly what this is for. So we'll go ahead and take the break. 9:23 to go here in the opening quarter. No score between Northwestern and Southern Nazarene. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Dingall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dingall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at dingallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse. We had a review actually happening. They were wanting to see what the shot clock was at. Brandon, they told you.
Yeah, shot clock told me reset to 9. I tried to convince them that 1 was a better number, but they went with 9 instead.
So out of the timeout, our first review of the night. Hopefully we don't.
We were 37 seconds into the game. So.
Well, that's true. So Lauren Reether will inbound. Graduate guard out of Oklahoma City. Their high school ball at Putnam City High School.
Not quite ready yet.
Official gives the thumbs up to the scores table. Now we get back to action as Reether inbounds on the baseline to Georgia Adams, who's matched up with Paige Scott. Adams, that one went off the back of Josina Frame, picked up by Reether. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Here's an open 3, good from the left wing. Sticking that one was Abby Giles, the first-year transfer out of Henderson State.
Good shot there by Giles. You know, tough play. Clock winding down, was able to knock it down for the Crimson Storm.
Crimson Storm again coming and shoot at 34%. Here's the lob underneath to Simpson. Works against Giddy and able to score with the right hand off the glass. And there it is. The new record holder for most field goals in a season is now Faith Simpson at 246.
Congratulations to Faith. Well-deserved, too. Great player.
Back comes Southern Nazarene. They lead it 3-2. 8:40 to go in the opening quarter. Giles again thought about that one. Lobs out of the right corner to Giddy. Pass knocked away and now picked up on the floor. That was picked up by Faith Simpson. Simpson also knocked it away. Here comes Craig the other way. To her left to Frame. Goes against Georgia Adams. Adams looks underneath, Frame looks underneath, and coming up with that steal was Hannah Giddy. It's a good play to reach around and knock it away.
Frame picked up her dribble there, got herself in a little bit of a bind, wasn't able to make a pass in to Faith, and Giddy able to steal it away.
Reether will hand that time to Monahan. Got to watch Monahan again, made 4 of 6 from 3 in the earlier matchup. There's the pass to Giddy. They'll back off. Now she'll drive right at Simpson. Spin move up with a right-handed jump hook, and softly hits off the back iron and drops in.
Good move there by Giddy. You know, getting into the lane, got her body into Faith's body, and was able to make the move.
And she's averaging nearly a double-double with over 13 points and right at about 10 boards per game this season. Lady Rangers trail at 5-2 as Craig reverses back to Peyton Jones. Jones on the drive, had it knocked away, now picked it back up, tried to throw it back underneath to a cutting Frame, but it was kicked by Southern Nazarene. They'll reset the shot clock to 20. 7:35 to go, opening quarter. 5-2, SNU leads.
Kind of a frantic start here for both teams, you know, trying to feel each other out. Both teams know this is a big game here.
Simpson over to Frame, right elbow. Bounce pass underneath to Peyton Jones. Up against the double team. Shot was blocked by Giddy, and then Faith Simpson took it away, but they're going to say a jump ball, and she got a hand on it when Giddy had it, and then the ball's going to go back to Southern Nazarene.
A good play there by Faith, able to rip it away. I wasn't sure that there was really a tie-up. I thought maybe she pulled it away quick enough, but the officials saw it a different way and changed the possession arrow.
So that's block number 1 for Hannah Giddy. Again, coming in averaging just a touch under 4 a game as Reether trying to go around the screen. Giddy went down and she'll go to Giles. Giles penetrates into the paint, and we're going to get a blocking foul against Faith Simpson. As, again, trying to step up and take a charge there, and fortunately that's the right call.
That was a good call. Faith's got to be careful there. You know, I know she's trying to pick up the charge, get the ball back, but that's one of those fouls you don't really want to pick up.
No, you just kind of want to stay in front of her and challenge that shot as Reether will inbound to Adams. Now into the hands of Monahan. And we get a whistle. Traveling call. Monahan shuffled her feet. That's turnover number 2 now against the Crimson Storm.
And that's something I've seen twice now. They've only called it once there. But when they pick up the ball, they seem to have a little bit of happy feet for Southern Nazarene there for sure.
7:10 to go here in quarter number 1. Southern Nazarene leading Northwestern 5-2 as Craig has it out near just in front of the circle. Lobs to Simpson. Simpson sets up Samaya Adigan, who's checked in. Adigan on the drive against Adams is cut off. Now goes right at her again, cut off again. Right of the block. Back to Craig. Left wing fires for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Running down the defensive rebound was Abby Giles.
There's not going to be easy shots tonight. You're going to have to earn your keep to stay in this game.
Reether looks for the screen around from Giddy to Giles. Giles penetrates in. Bounce pass underneath to Giddy. Layup good. Just inside the right block, and it's 7-2 SNU.
We talked about that before the game. You know, we've got to be able to stop the penetration because they're going to try and get the ball into Giddy, and that's exactly what happened there.
Thomas cut off on the right baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Somebody's got to come open. She goes to Peyton Jones. Jones underneath to Simpson, matched up with Giddy. Wants to go one-on-one, bodies are up, goes right out, underneath. Now lost it, got it back, goes back out to Craig, under 10 to shoot. Carly wants a screen, 5 to shoot, around the screen. Now drives baseline all the way underneath, pass knocked out of bounds with just 1 second on the shot clock.
Yeah, tough offensive possession here for the Lady Rangers. Give credit where credit's due, though. Crimson Storm playing one heck of a defensive battle down there right now. Smothering.
Craig will inbound. We'll have to go up quick with this one. Throw it out to Thomas. Thomas catch, shoots for a 3. That shot blocked by Reether, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. That's a good defensive play from Reether.
Yeah, like I said, SNU is not coming in here just to lay down. They're coming in here to play the game right now, and they're trying to take it right to the Lady Rangers.
And one thing they've done is trying to take this crowd out of the game early, and they've been able to do it. Under 6 minutes to go, quarter number 1. It's 7-2 SNU. As Adams into the paint, leans in, kicks it back out to Reether. Reether thought about the 3, goes back out straight away to Giles. Left wing now to Adams, 13 to shoot. To Reether, right wing to Giles, back to Reether. To Monahan, left wing for a 3, no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by, they're going to say, Carly Craig. Tough. But you don't hear much hollering from the group on the front row.
That section over there usually lets you know what they think of it.
Here's the inbound. Inbound to Giddy. Hands to Reether in front of the NCAA logo, left wing. Now to Adams at the foul line. Gets by Nakaya Orange. Up with a right-handed shot. No good, but a whistle and a traveling call. Or actually, the shot was good, but a traveling call before the shot.
A little Euro step turned Australian step.
Yeah. Got several players from Australia. 3 of them, in fact, in the starting lineup for this group. Got a couple more that come off the bench.
Their recruiting budget must be different than ours.
Yeah, Craig out left wing to Peyton Jones. Penetrates, baseline jumper, good for Peyton Jones as she sticks one against her Foreman team. It's now 7-4.
That's the one you want to see get going tonight, too, is Jones. You know, you can get her going. That'll open up the offense for Carly and Faith as well.
Giles has it out in between the 2 rings to Monahan. Goes to her right to Reether, right in front of Coach Dieselhorst. To Adams' right elbow. 13 to shoot at the foul line. Versus it back to Giles. Giles penetrates into the paint, goes back out to Adams, under 10 to shoot. Cross-court pass to Monahan. Monahan into the paint, got away with steps. No, she did not. That'll be a turnover. Turnover number 4 against SNU.
And that's a third traveling call now called on Southern Nazarene. You know, these officials are not allowing the extra step. Maybe they get away with it most time. Not tonight. Not in this house.
Sincere Harad will check in. Inbound will go to Talea Thomas. We'll back to Carly Craig as Craig walks across the timeline, center court. Lobs to Nakai Orange, left elbow extended. Orange look for the back cut to Harad, nowhere to go, and still nowhere to go. Has to lob it back out straight away to Peyton Jones. Around the screen from Orange, steps up, top of the key, straight away 3. Good for Peyton Jones. Scored 7, that's 5 straight for Peyton Jones and the Lady Rangers.
That's a big shot there by Peyton, too. Offense really not clicking right now. Peyton, like you said, scored the last 5 and knocks in a big 3 there, tied up.
Monahan, left wing to Reether. 17 to shoot, now to Giddy. Now threw it to a cutting Monahan. Blew the layup as it hit the bottom of the rim, but she's going to be fouled, and I think this is going against Peyton Jones. You know, Jones protesting the call. That'll be foul number 1 on Peyton, team second.
And like you said, we can always tell what happens on this end of the court if it's a right or wrong call. And according to that end, wrong call.
First on Peyton, second team foul. So heading to the free throw line, Emily Monahan, the graduate guard out of Melbourne, Australia. 89 of 121, 73% free throw shooter. First free throw's up and good. Monahan, again, her season high was 25, but dropped 24 against Northwestern in the earlier matchup. Had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 19 double-figure games coming in today, 2 straight, in fact, over the last 2 games.
When you go 4 of 6 from three-point line, though, that's usually a recipe for disaster for the other team.
It is. It's efficient. 9-7 as Monahan knocks down both foul shots. Under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Jones around a pair of screens, stops at the foul line. Here's the lob over the top. Simpson got away, leans in, layup good. Nicely done there for Faith Simpson. Her second field goal. Score's tied at 9.
Great post up there by Faith, and even better little entry pass there by Jones. Little lob over to the defender's hand. Made it easy for Faith to go up and score there.
Reether goes to her right to Monahan. Back straight away to Reether. Everything beyond the three-point line right now. That lob pass stolen away. Great hands by Sincere Harad. Arad creates another turnover. That's number 5. Up ahead to Peyton Jones. Jones with it left baseline. Boy, Reether all over her. Got away from her. Drives all the way and up with a shot. It was blocked again. And I believe Giddy just got her second block. Rebound picked up by Georgia Adams. It's tough to go up against. I mean, Giddy again listed about 6'2".
And we know the genes in the family are pretty good.
Yeah, here's a 3 from Reether. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound's going to be run down by Talea Thomas. Thomas does not have the numbers. Now reverses it all the way underneath. Reverse layup, good as Thomas went down. That's a tough finish from Talea Thomas. And the Lady Rangers lead at 11-9. Their first lead of the day for Northwestern.
Talea up and under, kind of a Michael Jordan no-look shot there. Just throws it up off the glass, kisses the glass, and goes in.
Giles for the 3, no good. Rebound run down by Peyton Jones. Again, Northwestern with their first lead. 2:15 to go in quarter number 1. Northwestern leads at 11-9. 22 on the shot clock as Carly Craig has it for the Lady Rangers. Craig thought about the 3, bounces it to Harrod. Harrod wants to go one-on-one, goes right at Adams, cuts all the way in, missed the shot. Offensive rebound by Simpson, goes back up and scores. Count it for Faith Simpson.
Huge backside rebound there by Faith Simpson. Always in the right place at the right time. Gets the ball, draws the contact, goes through the defender, gets the bucket, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Simpson with 6 in the game, a chance to get to 7. Simpson 119 of 155, 76%.
Coach Trent May in his red pants over there does not seem very happy about that call.
I think he's probably saying, hey, Simpson kind of created some space there that time. And
I didn't see it.
14-9. Faith Simpson now with 7. Lady Rangers by 5, their largest lead. Again, keep in mind, they trailed 7-2 in this game. It's a 12-2 run. That was at the 5:24 mark. Reether now to Giddy. Going to sag off of her. Giddy hands back to Giles beyond the three-point line. Back to Giddy at the foul line. Backs down into Simpson. Nowhere to go with it. Up with the left hand and scores with the left hand. Nice quick turn that time and finish from Hannah Giddy.
Giddy is, she's a handful down there. She's a pretty good ball player.
She's got 6. The lead down to 3. There's a bounce pass to Simpson. Lobs to the right wing to Craig. Craig trying to set up Simpson. Instead, they go straight away to Tegan Jones. Jones on the drive, trying to get around Reether. Stops, bounces it back to Harrod. Under 10 to shoot now. Harrod on the drive. All the way up with a left-handed layup. Good. What a finish from Sincere Harrod. That was good defense, Brandon.
That was great defense there. Harrod just able to, use her body to get herself to the bucket and able to score there. Lady Rangers have found something right now, and they're taking the ball right at the Crimson Storm.
There's Giddy with it, left elbow. Takes a couple of dribbles, backs into Simpson. Spin move up with a right-handed jump hook, good again. And that soft touch from Hannah Giddy.
You have to do something about keeping Giddy off that inside there. You're going to have to keep her out there about 15 feet. Don't let her in that, 5 to 6 foot zone.
Tegan Jones has it over to Carly Craig. About 10 seconds, the difference in shot and game clock. Lobs to Simpson. Simpson, now to her right to Sincere Harrod. Harrod wants to go one-on-one. Nice crossover move. Spin move up with the right hand. This time left it short. And the rebound by Hannah Giddy. Shot clock turned off as SNU will play for the final shot. Reether walks across the midcourt stripe. Has it near the right wing. Under 10 to go. 8 seconds now. Now 5 to shoot. Into the corner. Here's a 3 for the tie. Hits off the rim. No good. Rebound tipped around. Taken by Simpson. And that's how the first quarter will come to a close. And a good start. Well, a good finish to the first quarter for Northwestern. As again, they lead Southern Nazarene 16-13 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Back to Purcell Fieldhouse for second quarter action next. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Keeping your car clean is an inexpensive way to protect its value. Shirley Shine Car Wash, located west of Love, offers a 6-bay self-serve car wash, including 3 truck bays. Your wash options include soap, tire cleaner, foamy brush, wax, spot-free rinse, and air chamois. And you can pay with credit, debit card, or quarters. Don't just clean the outside, clean the inside with its self-serve car vacuum. You can also clean your pet with their self-serve dog wash. Company vehicle? Be sure to ask about our fleet account, so the next time your vehicle needs rinsed or detailed, come by Shirley Shine Car Wash, located right here in Alva.
Welcome back inside Purcell Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodo alongside Brandon Brinkley. 16-13, Lady Rangers on top. And again, Brandon, they trailed 7-2 at the 5:24 mark. They really won the last 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Lady Rangers played really well in that first quarter, but we've talked about it over and over again. This is the quarter we lost last time. We've got to step up and play this quarter right here. Every quarter. But hold the lead at halftime. It makes Southern Nazarene think about it.
Carly Craig will start with the basketball. She'll go to Simpson. Goes right at Giddy. Up with a right-handed jumper. Good. And that's just a good, quick move by Simpson, who's got 9 now, 1 away from another double-figure game.
Yeah, like I said, I think right now the Lady Rangers are happy just beating the ball inside and taking it right at Crimson Storm inside.
Monahan with it. Goes to her right to Lauren Reether. Reether with it, deep right wing. Cross court back to Monahan. Bounce pass at the foul line. Knocked away. Ball's on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. Lady Rangers have the possession arrow, and they're going to get it back. That's great hands there from Carly Craig, is the one who tipped that away. Oh, well, so now they switch the possession arrow. It's actually going to be SNU ball.
Yeah, we got the ball out the into the first start of the second quarter, so I was duplicate.
Fell asleep over there a little bit. That's all right.
You know what? You're Purcell Fieldhouse. You get the home field advantage.
Yeah.
Every possession is ours.
We're making those officials think about it, stay on top of it, right? As Monahan goes to her left to Giles. Giles on the penetration, had it knocked away. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Carly Craig. Here comes Craig back the other way. Carly wants to run into the paint, back to Peyton Jones. It's knocked away, and that's a great hustle play back defensively by Giles, who come up with that steal.
Yeah, Carly Craig just didn't see Giles coming back late. Able to step in front of the pass there, coming to Jones.
Giles goes to her left to Jenna Bay, who's checked in. As Giddy against Simpson up right into the double team and a whistle, and they call a foul from behind against, this is going to be on Josina Frame, not against Faith Simpson. I was going to wonder, I'm like, there's no way that could be on Simpson, but that's a tough call even on Frame.
That is. I thought Giddy turned and put her body into Frame, not the other way around. I thought if anything,
good no call.
If anything, a no call. If you had to make a call, I would have said offensive.
Inbound.
And that's not being judgmental.
Giles with a right corner 3, no good. Rebound tipped out of a few hands. Here comes Carly Craig the other way. Bounce pass underneath to Leah Thomas. Well, then she got caught underneath the basket. Goes back to Craig. Carly with it. Underneath to Simpson. Simpson, step back jumper in the paint. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Lauren Reether.
I know Faith likes that little fadeaway, but sometimes you like to see her lean in there and get Giddy in foul trouble here a little bit. Try and get her on the back on the bench.
Yeah, Giddy's got 1 already here early going. Reether goes out to Monahan. Back straight away to Reether. Reether will penetrate against the zone. Kicked it out to Giles left wing. Cross court bounce pass to Monahan. To Giddy, right elbow. Here goes Giddy again. Goes right at Simpson. Backs her down. Now out into the corner. On the drive this time is Jenna Bay. Back to Giddy. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. And they just got the shot off in time, and it did not hit the rim. That's going to be a shot clock violation. That was really close, though, when Bay took that shot.
Yeah, that was
Northwestern ball.
Was a shot clock violation before she even got off. But her 3 there looked about like my 3. Yeah. I'm sure she's a good shooter. I'm just saying, I usually hit nothing but backboard, too.
So Lady Rangers will have it. That's the 7th turnover against Southern Nazarene already here in the first half. 7:55 to go until halftime. 18-13, Northwestern with the lead. As Samaya Adigan goes right at Giddy. Stops near the right block. Nowhere to go with it as she was cut off. Goes back out to Thomas, right corner, 12 to shoot. Thomas drives baseline. Thomas, nice spin move. Got away from the defender. Shot was blocked by Giddy, but then she lost it out of bounds. And I think Hannah Giddy has just picked up her 3rd block.
Yeah, nice block, but I'm not too certain that she didn't get away with a little bit of a cross body block on that one as well.
Craig will inbound, just 5 to shoot. Inbound to Thomas.
That's WWE for you, in case you're wondering.
Yeah. Carly Craig has to hoist up a 3 and almost banked it in. Giddy there has the rebound. And back comes SNU. Here's Reether on the drive. Threw this one out of bounds. They're going to say was poked away from behind. And the crowd there on the baseline disagrees with that call.
Not only the crowd on the baseline, but your color guy does too. That was not a very good call.
Reether trying to get it in. Finally does. Out of the hands of Carly Gasaway, who's checked in. The sophomore forward out of Howe, Texas. Gasaway, right wing to Reether. 15 to shoot. Back straight away to Gasaway. Now at the foul line to Giddy. Kicks it out into the corner to Jenna Bay. Drives baseline. Bounce pass underneath. Knocked away from behind by Peyton Jones. We're going to say last touch, though, by SNU. And Northwestern gets it back.
Good defense there by Lady Rangers. Able to stave off a little bit of a run that Southern Nazarene's trying to make right now. This is two defensive teams that are playing really well right now. I can tell you that.
Yeah, they certainly are. Again, both teams right around 40, 45, 44% as Carly Craig has it on the handoff to Thomas. Will once again hand it back to Thomas. 17 to shoot. Talea works against Gasaway. Cross court to Craig. Boy, not a whole lot of movement here by Northwestern offensively. Under 10 to shoot again. Arad underneath to Simpson. Simpson takes one dribble. Cross court pass to Peyton Jones. Jones on the drive all the way in with a runner around the rim. It drops. Count it. She's fouled, I believe, by the official.
We're going to have a talk here. We got one saying, I think we got them pointing two different directions. We got a block and we got a charge. Which one are they going to call? I have a block mainly because it's Northwestern. Let's be honest.
We're going to wait for the call, and they're going to say an offensive foul against Peyton Jones, and boy, that is tough if you're a Lady Ranger fan there. Because here's why. Instead of a blocking foul, which could have been maybe called on Giddy or who else was there, instead it's number 2 now against Peyton Jones.
And not only that, but she made the bucket. So it would have put us up by 7 there and had a chance to go up 8 with a free throw.
Giddy works against Simpson in the paint, back straight away to Reether. Reether with it, top of the key, lobs inside to Giddy. Giddy wants to use that left hand, that shot left short. That's good defense by Simpson. Contested that one against Hannah Giddy. Pass up ahead to Talea Thomas, goes through her hands, runs it down to the right corner. Now to Sincere Harrod, backside to Peyton Jones, layup good. That's a great cut by Peyton Jones, and an even better find by Harrod.
Absolutely, great transition play there by Lady Rangers, able to get the ball down right on the post and get the easy little 2 points there by Peyton Jones.
How about Peyton Jones with 7 already here against her former team. Giddy with it, cross-court pass to Jenna Bay, loads up for the corner 3, no good. Backside rebound by Faith Simpson. Goes to Carly Craig. Here comes Craig the other way with it. Carly with it. Hesitation now, leans in for the shot, no good off the back of the iron. And I know she could make contact.
I don't mind that shot there. That's her little Jimmy Chitwood move. But you kind of want to see the clock run down a little bit more, especially with the lead right now.
Well, at least see a pass to try and get into something offensively there before that shot. And Northwestern didn't have anybody there in the paint to even get an offensive rebound. Giddy with it, left elbow, turns and squares up. Will back down Simpson. Now leans in with a left hand. That shot was too strong, no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Peyton Jones. And SNU is going to get it back. Paige Scott, Josina Frame, Nakia Orange back in. Georgia Adams, Emily Monahan back in. So we'll see what Coach May does here with Faith Simpson on the bench, as Giddy will now be matched up with Nakia Orange. Monahan inbound to Adams inside the left corner. Cross-court pass to Monahan. Now to her left to Gasaway. Now to Giddy at the foul line. They back off. Now she steps in. Now we'll pull up. Foul line jumper off the back iron. Hit the front of the iron and dropped in.
That's okay. I can handle that. If that's the shot that she's going to take all day, I will live with that. Like I said, it's when she gets in there to that 3 to 5 foot range, she's pretty deadly. But you let her shoot that 6 to 8 footer, and I think the Lady Rangers live with that all day.
Carly Craig has it under 20 to shoot around the screen from Harrod. Reverses it back to Harrod underneath. Goes right at Giddy. Up with the right hand. Too strong. An offensive rebound by Harrod. Now tries to lean around Giddy. The shot was no good. Got another offensive rebound. This time the reverse layup is good. Count it. And she's fouled for Sincere Harrod.
Harrod just working overtime down there. 3 offensive rebounds on that play, and then draws the foul, gets the bucket, and sends it to the foul line right after this timeout.
Yeah, that last foul was against Georgia Adams, her first team foul. This media timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. 4:36 to go until halftime. Northwestern leading 22-15 on the Community Bank scoreboard. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
At Ignite Physical Therapy, we assist in the therapy of many different aspects, such as advanced problem solving, joint mobilization, treatment of adverse neural tension, evaluation and treatment of muscle imbalance, tissue-specific exercise, and patient education. Dr. Jared Hayda and staff want to get you back to the life that you had before your injury. They have helped so many through rehabilitation, and they can do the same for you. Stop by and see the staff at Ignite Physical Therapy on 520 Flynn Street or make an appointment by calling 580-327-3331.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodo alongside Brandon Brinkley. 4:36 to go until halftime. Northwestern leading at 22-15, Brandon. It's a chance to maybe push this lead even more as we'll come back out of the break with Sincere Harad at the free throw line.
That's right. Lady Rangers right now doing everything they can defensively and offensively to extend this lead and win this game, this huge game. Let's just call it what it is. You talked off 2 top 10 teams within 2 weeks. The ranking is going to notice.
Yeah, no question. Where the Lady Rangers have to capitalize. Of course, still have this game to play, but you still got one more game on Saturday at Southeastern. So
That's
you
a
have
long,
to make sure
all the
you're
way
focused.
to ramp.
Yeah. Harad to the free throw line, 31 of 51, 60%. That free throw's no good as she misses there. Rebound by SNU. Here comes Lauren Reether. Reether, who's 0 for 1 so far. Again, they've been averaging over 16 per game, has yet to score in the first half. As Reether goes to Adams, down to the corner to her left, to Monahan. 12 to shoot for Monahan, straight away to Reether. Right wing to Gassaway, she'll step into a deep right wing three and she buried it. Her 19th made three of the year. That's a big shot from Carly Gassaway.
Yeah, Gassaway was deep on that one. I mean, the defense was there. I just don't think they expected her to shoot it from that far out.
Gassaway again coming at 33% from beyond the arc this year. 22-18, Orange underneath to Sincere Harad. Works against Adams, backs her down. Now spins up with the left hand, no good. That shot missed. That was a good contest, and then falling down, and that's going to be a turnover and a travel against SNU. That'll be Carly Gassaway, who's called for the turnover, the 9th against the Crimson Storm.
Yeah, Gassaway got the rebound there, and I think her own player may have bumped her a little bit, got her off balance, and she fell down. Officials called the walk, rightfully so.
3:47 to go until halftime as Carly Craig will inbound to Josina Frame, right wing. Trying to set up Nakai Orange. Now they try and set up Craig. It's a good closeout, though, from Monahan. Here's a bounce pass underneath to Orange. Orange goes right at Giddy. Now turnaround jumper. Good for Nakai Orange, and that's a tough shot over Hannah Giddy.
That's a great shot there by Orange, turning, facing up Giddy, and having to use the high arcing shot to get over the long reach.
Boy, Paige Scott being a pest to Lauren Reether right there with her every step of the way. And now it's going to be a foul called against Paige Scott as she was matched up with Reether. I mean, just the first on Paige, her third team foul.
First one was a good one.
Yeah.
Good little pop in there.
Yeah. 24-18, 3:18 to go. As the inbound to Monahan, back to Reether, around the screen from Giddy. Now to Adams, back straight away to Reether. Left wing to Monahan, 13 to shoot. At the foul line, pass tipped away as she was going into Georgia Adams, and then the Lady Rangers give it right back as Gassaway took it away from Carly Craig, and then Craig takes it away from Gassaway. Breakaway layup all the way in, good for Carly Craig, her first field goal of the game.
Nice play there by Carly Craig, not giving up after the unfortunate turnover, getting a turnover of her own and taking it down and getting an easy layup.
Adams on the drive, trying to go bounce pass underneath as Giddy actually was collided into by Harad. I'm a little surprised they didn't blow the whistle there as Adams has it left wing. Bounce pass to Giddy. Nakai Orange just all over Giddy. That knocked away, but Giddy got it back. Goes back to Gassaway for another three. That's no good. It's an air ball as it goes into the first row. Northwestern gets it back.
And as you well know, Percival Fieldhouse will let you know if you shoot an air ball in this place.
Yeah.
The friendly confines.
Yeah.
Of Percival Fieldhouse.
And number 30,
Faith Simpson back in, and Coach May wants a timeout. We're going to take it with him. 2:28 to go here in quarter number 2. 26-18. Lady Rangers lead it on the Community Bank scoreboard. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
We know how much love your pet gives you. We're Ridgeview Veterinary Hospital. We're always here for you and your pet. Ridgeview Vet Hospital provides the most comprehensive care from regular checkups to emergency. Ridgeview Vet Hospital proudly provides veterinary services to all animals, large or small. Visit us today to let Dr. Lohman and his staff take care of your extended family located right here in Alva, or call us to schedule your appointment at 580-327-0201. Ridgeview Vet Hospital is a proud supporter of Alva and Northwestern activities.
Welcome back out of our break. 2:28 to go. It's 26-18. Northwestern on top, and it's been as good as advertised so far. We knew it would be.
Absolutely. You know, Lady Rangers played really well at home. They've played really well on the road this year, of course, as well. Only losing 5 games this year, but none here at Percival Fieldhouse. And the crowd has been very much into it so far.
Comes Talea Thomas, has it for Northwestern. Looks to hand to Carly Craig and does. Out over the left wing to Josina Frame. Frame bounce pass to Sincere Huron at the foul line. Underneath to Simpson, and that one fumbled by Faith as it goes out of bounds. Just couldn't control it. Well, that's a tough turnover there.
Yeah, Faith unable to get her hands on it. Faith really banging down low with Giddy, though. You know, it's going to be a battle down there, like you said before the game, all night long. Those two are going to test each other's patience, I have a feeling.
Yeah, Giddy has 10, Faith has 9. Giddy into the paint up with the right hand, sticks it off the glass, and it's good as it rattled around the rim. 12 now for Hannah Giddy.
Somehow Lady Rangers lost Giddy there in that defensive possession, and just not a person you want to lose for sure.
There's Simpson all the way up with the right hand. That one too strong, no good, and then a whistle and a foul called. This is going to be on Faith Simpson. Simpson wanted a flop, but they're going to say it's on Faith. I think she knocked over Hannah Giddy. This is where Faith, that's a bad foul. The frustration of missing the shot, I understand that, but now you've got to come out.
I think they caught Faith possibly throwing an elbow there. I'm not certain they're not going to come over here and take a look at this and wonder if it wasn't a flagrant.
And I think you're right. I think the officials are going to come take a look at this one. I'm sure
they could be looking for a flop as well.
So both teams are going to go to their benches. We're going to have a review. We'll take the timeout for the review. 1:40 to go until halftime. Lady Rangers lead at 26-20. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Alva Health and Wellness is Alva's newest healthcare option, offering a broad array of services geared to address today's most common illnesses and injuries. Alva Health and Wellness offers services for you and your child, including sickness, wellness, chronic care management, vaccinations, weight loss, and so much more. Find more information online by visiting alvahealthandwellness.com or come by and make an appointment with Jeremy Logston in person at 515 College Avenue right here in Alva.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. Looks like the review has happened. Both the officials out in front of the circle at midcourt. Not sure what the call was going to be here. Hopefully, we're hoping obviously they just stick with the call on the floor.
Common foul. I looked at her and tried to ask her if it was going to be a flop, and she kind of laughed me off on that one.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get her. Common foul. That's the beauty of the crowd, Mike.
Oh, did you hear?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Why am I even here?
It's like it's big time with like NBA, you know.
It was. And he even smiled when he said it. Dude, that's like the nicest official ever.
Oh, no. I appreciate that from the officials. They've been a lot better about it over the last couple of years, coming over and explaining with the review. That way we don't have to sit over here and guess. So just a common foul on Faith. It was her second. It's also the fourth team foul as Giles will go to the right to Reether. Back straight away, top of the key to Giles. Right wing to Reether, back to Giles. Giles goes to Giddy. Giddy threw it underneath to Monahan, who cut into the paint. Back to Giddy. Here's a jumper, good. And nice soft touch again from Hannah Giddy. She's got 14.
That was a good play there by Giddy and Monahan. The little cut or pass and go there. Giddy out too high at the beginning of it. Passed the ball inside. Was able to find her way inside and get the pass for the easy little.
Kyle Orange tried to throw the back cut, and Lady Rangers bailed out there. Oh, they actually called a kick ball, yeah. So they got to say it was a kick ball against Southern Nazarene. So kind of bailed out there because Harad was not cutting, but Nakai Orange was throwing it like she was.
You allow the shot clock to go back to 22, so we get 20 also, so we can get the timer in off the clock here a little bit if we want.
Sincere Harad with a foul line jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound by Emily Monahan. Here come the Crimson Storm. Lady Rangers again have led by as many as 8, but it's 4 straight for SNU. Trying to get closer here. Georgia Adams will trigger up a 3 from the left wing. No good. Hannah Getty with the offensive rebound. Getty back to Reether. Fresh 20. They'll go all the way to Monahan, right in front of Coach Dieselhorst. Underneath to Getty. Tried to step through, ran over the defender. Offensive foul against Hannah Getty. That's going to be her second as she lost the ball. And Northwestern's going to get it back.
Good defense there, big in by Lady Rangers. Staying on their ground. Getty got a little off balance, just ran over the defender. Able to get the ball back here with 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, difference in shot clock, game clock is 10 seconds, 40.4 on the game clock. So Getty will exit. Back in is Jenna Bay.
See if the Rangers try and get a 2-for-1 here. Doesn't look like it.
No, we'll have to go pretty quick. As Thomas around the screen, trying to get it to Carly Craig, but boy, Monahan all over Craig. Didn't let her get it. Thomas trying to go somewhere with it, nowhere to go. Hands finally back to Craig. Carly will drive all the way in, wrap around pass. Tried it, went off the side that time, or the hip of an SNU defender, and then she was bumped on their way to the rim. That'll be a foul on SNU. That'll be a Georgia Adams, her second.
Good bailout there by Carly Craig, though. You know, really had nothing as far as offense goes there. Southern Nazarene defense was stellar, able to get the foul. Now their shot clock has been turned off with 20 point. Now they're going to put 20 seconds on it. Only
So-
a 0.3 difference.
Yeah, pretty much identical here. This Lady Rangers will have the possession, and again, if you don't turn it over or make any mistakes here in the last 20 seconds, you're going to go into halftime with the lead as they'll go underneath to Nakai Orange. Up with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Georgia Adams.
Dustin, I think you want to kind of hold that shot for the last second with the shot clock being as close as it was, because now you give Southern Nazarene a chance here.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Reether with it. Reether on the drive all the way in, hoists it up at the horn. It's no good, and that's how the first half will come to a close. We played 20 minutes on the Community Bank scoreboard. Northwestern leading Southern Nazarene 26-22. We will take a timeout and begin the Peak Environment halftime show next. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Holder Drug, your local pharmacy in Alva, wants to update you on the happenings at the store through the month of February. We are getting new items and gifts daily from market. You can see a lot of our new goodies by visiting us in downtown Alva or visiting our VIP Facebook page. Now in from Fancy Pans, our new napkins, swig mugs, mud pie serving dishes, and Stonewall salsas, seasonings, sauces, cookbooks, and drink mixes. This all happens at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Do you need assistance taking care of yourself or a loved one? Beatles Nursing Home in Alva is here for you. We offer safe, high-quality, affordable nursing care while meeting all care guidelines for living. Call us at 580-327-1274 to To learn more about our admissions process to place your loved one in our care, when it's time to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home, located at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. As again, we're here for our Peak Environment halftime show. Lady Rangers on top 26-22. And again, a reminder coming up for us here at Classic Hits 105.7. We had Alva Goldbug basketball earlier today. Craig Kilman and Chris Rualt. Goldbugs fell to Roland, so they're out in the first round at area. Ladybugs will be playing in the area finals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in Kellyville. Craig Kilman, Chris Rualt having the call of that tomorrow. And then we're back on Saturday, depending on how things go on Friday for Alva. If they win, Ladybugs punch their ticket to state. If they lose, they'll play in the area consolation final Saturday. And then Northwestern, Lady Ranger, and Ranger basketball coming up on Saturday, as Northwestern will travel to Durant for the final regular season game, taking on Southeastern. Let's take another timeout. We'll come back, have more of your Peak Environment halftime show next. This is Northwestern basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Here at Bank Central, we like to shoot for three, and that includes our services to you. From fee-free checking accounts to competitive CD rates and all the way to consumer lending. Stop by any of our locations in Alva, Enid, Woodward, and Cherokee, or call 580-327-1122 to talk with one of our qualified professionals. Bank Central, where we're centered on you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Certain fees and restrictions may apply.
You put in the work, and every day you go out and prove it again. You're an expert in your field. That's what farmers do every day. They go out and get the job done. If that's you, then Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma wants to thank you. For a livestock or crop loan, equipment loan, ag real estate, or operating loan, we will tailor a loan to your needs. Talk to one of our ag specialists by phone or stop by a branch today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing opportunity lender, online at farmcreditloans.com.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse as we're here for our Peak Environment halftime show, joined by Ranger men's assistant, again, Cody Henson. Cody, appreciate you coming over and joining us here at halftime.
Hey, always a pleasure.
Got to do this now a couple times, talk about the matchup tonight real quick. Let's recap Saturday. I know it was a tough one here at home. We saw our winning streak come to an end. But what did you guys learn from that game, and what did you help get ready for this one here today?
Yeah, especially at the end of the season, point of emphasis for us is attention to details, and as we always say, it's a game of inches. So you can't take a play off. You got to have a sense of urgency from the tip all the way to the very end of the game, and just be locked in on all aspects, especially when it comes to the scouting report and those down the stretch against good ball clubs like we played on Saturday, and then when we're going to play today. It's just preparation for what's going to happen when we go into the tournament. So it's just, a mindset that we all got to stay focused at all times.
How's this week of practice been like for you guys? I know you guys been getting ready for this one.
Yeah, it's been great. I think guys, after Monday when we watched some film, they saw some nonchalant plays that led to some easy buckets, and it was a close game. So, we take a couple of those plays away. It's a whole different ball game. But we just told the guys that, like I said, you have to be a consciousness of everything that's going on at all times, and you just can't relax.
So, again, our opponent tonight, Southern Nazarene. Quick preview, talk about the Crimson Storm. I know we played them once, but it had been so long ago. You have to go all the way back to early on part of December, and they're probably a different team and have changed a little bit since the last time we played them.
Yeah, they're definitely shooting the ball better. They're ran by a great point guard who is an extension of the coach on the floor. Definitely one of the best point guards in not only the conference but the country. He has unbelievable vision, so you just got to stay high alert off the ball and know that he's definitely finding people and trying to pick you apart. Got a post player who's very skilled, can finish with both the left and the right. Then they just got complementary pieces that are going to play hard and play off of those two guys. So they're fighting for their life in the standings, and so we know they're going to come give us a battle. And then at the same time, we're trying to avenge Saturday's loss and trying to critique some things that we need to work on going in these last two games and then moving forward to next week. and hopefully make a deep run in the tournament.
Last thing for you, and I'll let you get out of here. Well, what do you want to see from the Rangers tonight if we're going to pull off this victory against the Nazarene here at home?
Well, I'm not going to take credit for it, so I'll definitely give Coach Robbie credit for it. What he talked about at the end of shoot around the day was we want to, establish dominance from the beginning of the game all the way to the very end for an opportunity that we can hopefully have a good size lead to where we can call a timeout and let the seniors walk off the floor one last time here at Northwestern and be able to say their thanks to the crowd, because for a good majority of this senior class is guys that have been here for a few years, and they've experienced a lot of ups and downs and goods and bads, and more goods than bads, and we hopefully can have a good one tonight and just go out and play together.
Cody, I appreciate you joining me here at halftime. I'll let you get out of here, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate you.
Our thanks again to Ranger men's assistant Cody Henson for joining us here in our Peak Environment halftime show. Let's take another timeout. We'll come back. Halftime statistics next. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Personal Filth House. Let's run through your halftime statistics. Those brought to you by Shirley Shine Car Wash. Here this evening, again, Lady Rangers lead at 26-22, starting with the visitors out of Bethany. Southern Nazarene, 9 of 21, 42%. Just 2 of 9 from 3, 22% for the Crimson Storm, and only went to the free throw line twice. They were 2 for 2, as, again, both those belonging to Emily Monahan. Led in scoring by Hannah Giddy, who dropped 14, 2 from Monahan, 3 from Giles, and 3 from Carly Gassaway, and that's it for Southern Nazarene. They did have 16 total rebounds. They were plus 3 on the rebounding advantage. 4 offensive, 12 defensive. Giddy led the way with 6. 5 assists to 12 turnovers in the first half. Either led the way with 3. They did have 4 steals and 4 blocks, 3 of those belonging to Hannah Giddy. For the Lady Rangers, 12 of 29, 41%. 1 of 4 from 3, 25%. And just 1 of 2 from the foul line in the first half. Again, the only player who went to the free throw line. Again, Faith Simpson went 1 of 1. Sincere Harad went 0 for 1 in half number 1. Northwestern was led by Faith Simpson in the first half, who finished with 9 points, 7 from Peyton Jones, 4 from Sincere Harad, and then 2 apiece from Carly Craig, Talea Thomas, and Nakaya Orange. Points off turnovers. Again, Northwestern led at 9-4. They led in the paint 20-14. Second chance points, both teams with 5 each. Northwestern led in the fast break 6-0, and bench points in favor of Northwestern 8-3. Lady Rangers again had 13 total rebounds at half, 5 offensive, 8 defensive, as Faith Simpson led the way with 3. 3 assists to just 7 turnovers and 5 steals for Northwestern. Northwestern had 0 blocks in the first half. Largest lead, Northwestern's led by as many as 8. Southern Nazarene by 5. 4-0 run has been the largest for SNU. Northwestern has gone on a 7-0 run. We've had 1 lead change. Game has been tied twice. Northwestern has led for 12 minutes and 49 seconds. SNU has led for 5 minutes and 8 seconds of the first half. Let's take another timeout. Come back. More from your Peak Environment halftime show next. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
K&S Tire in Alva has been locally owned and operated since 2004. While every business claims to be the best, K&S Tire is the best. Our satisfied customers speak for themselves by coming back to us each and every time. Our amazing services goes beyond a regular tune-up or tire rotation. Our team is well-trained and able to take care of all your car care needs, including preventative maintenance, wheel alignments, brakes, and more. Visit knstire.com for more information or come see us at 2590 College Boulevard right here in Alva.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse. Again, 26-22, just over a minute to go before we tip off quarter number 3. Brandon, get your thoughts on the first half. Pretty well played game, and we knew it was going to be close and back and forth, and it's going to be hard fought. We knew
Absolutely.
that.
I don't think we could have asked for a better first half for the Lady Rangers. Defensively, you've held them. Giddy's kind of got away from you a little bit, but for the most part, they really haven't just taken off scoring-wise. The nachos are really good tonight, too, by the way.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the cheerleaders threw out these little footballs here at halftime, and they have managed to make their way to the floor several times so far since I've been back over here.
I've noticed that.
I had to pick up 3 of them while ago.
I just had to pick one up.
Just so you know, as I was walking back, is when they decided to throw them, I got hit in the head.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I took one in the side of the head.
Hopefully, don't throw them at us.
I took one in the side of the head already. I'm not happy about it.
One thing I think Lady Rangers in the first half, we talked about it, one of our keys is limiting the turnovers. Southern Nazarene hasn't been able to get out on the fast break and get any transition points so far.
That's one thing I circled here on the stats was the Lady Rangers have only turned the ball over 7 times. They've forced 12. So, kind of a reverse role from the last game, and you hope that role continues here in the second half as teams slowly make their way out here. But if you're watching on YouTube or Squirtle, buckle up because this is going to be an exciting second half right here, kids.
Here we go. You heard the official blow his whistle. Northwestern will start with it, moving right to left across your radio dial as Carly Craig will take the inbounds pass into the hands of Peyton Jones. Craig is trying to get maybe her going in the second half, and there's Craig on the drive all the way in, shot left short, and the ball on the floor picked up by, I believe, that was George Adams who's got to do. Hands to Monahan, hands back to Reether.
Like you said, I think Craig trying to get herself started there a little bit, kind of forced that shot up. Probably would like to get a little bit more of a motion on that ball on that offensive end.
Monahan has it in the right corner and underneath to Giddy, poked away from behind by Simpson, and then her and Simpson both going after it. They're going to say last touch by Giddy, and it's an aggressive play by Simpson already with those 2 fouls.
That's what I was about to say. Good play by Faith. Then got around her, but reaching around usually sometimes will get you a little cheap call, and not what you want with only a 4-point lead.
Now and again, we played just under a minute here in quarter number 3. As there's the lob pass to Simpson just inside the top of the key. Turns and squares up. Simpson wanting to go right at Giddy. Backs her down, had it knocked away and stolen. Here comes Reether the other way. Reether on the breakaway all the way in. Layup good with a left hand.
Good play there by Reether, both ends. Able to kind of collapse in there on Faith as she took the dribble, able to swipe it away and go down and get the easy layup.
First points of the game from Lauren Reether. Again, came in averaging over 16 a game as Simpson receives the pass from Paige Scott. Goes right at Giddy with the right hand. Shot was missed. It was kind of just barely up there right in front of her. Got the ball back, but it did not hit the rim as Carly Craig has it beyond the 3-point line. Works against Monahan. Crossover move. Craig got around for the floater on the right hand. It drops around the rim and finally falls in. That thing hung on the back iron for a long time.
Well, for a second, you would have thought that ball was going to sit on the back of the rim, but luckily it falls in there for the Lady Rangers, able to move the lead back up to 4.
Yeah, Carly now with 4 in the game. 2 of 6 from the floor. Lady Rangers again have only hit 1 3. They've only taken 4 as Monahan out to Giles. Now to Reether. And we get a whistle and a foul away from the ball. This is going to go against Georgia Adams, who is matched up with Peyton Jones. And this is a big one because that's number 3 now on Georgia Adams.
You know, I don't know how or why Peyton left Southern Nazarene, but there don't seem to be a whole lot of friendship out there right now.
Yeah, probably not when you transfer in conference. Carly Craig goes to Faith Simpson. Simpson to her right to Peyton Jones beyond the three-point line. Crossover move, now a spin move. Got around the defender, shot was no good. It may have been partially blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Northwestern. That's good defense from Giles.
Yeah, good defense there by Giles. Good move there by Peyton Jones. Get herself to the rim. Kind of what she's done here the last couple of games is get herself, you know, kind of drive in there, not settling for the jumpers anymore, but getting to the rim. Just unfortunately unable to get the ball over the rim that time.
Reether to Adams. Bounce pass to Giddy, who picked it up off the floor, and then Northwestern caught reaching in, and that's going to be on Paige Scott. That's her second.
I don't know if anybody's told Faith that she has 2 fouls yet. She is reaching and grabbing. She's getting after him right now.
Here's the inbound to Reether, left wing. 18 to shoot. To her right to Giles. Now back to Reether. Reether just outside the paint, left side, inside the left wing, back beyond it. Now straight away to Monahan. Monahan will penetrate, pull up jumper. Shot was blocked by Faith Simpson as Simpson comes up with a big block there.
Good defensive stand there, especially by Faith, able to go up and knock the shot away. Give Lady Rangers a chance here to extend this lead.
34th block by Simpson of the year. Came in averaging just over a block per game as Paige Scott has it. Sets up Simpson. Under 10 to shoot now. Simpson into the paint. Here comes the double team. Steps through hands of Paige Scott. Shot was blocked again. And I'll tell you got to be more aggressive than that. You're going to go at Hannah Giddy.
Giddy brought a block party out here tonight.
Oh, and then Carly Craig with a great job. She actually knocked it off of Reether on the drive. That was a terrific defensive play by Carly Craig.
Yeah, gave ground there, reached in as she was going up. Like you said, slaps out of her hand, hits Reether in the chest, and it bounces out of bounds. Get the ball back to the Lady Rangers here.
6:45 to go in quarter number 3. Both teams would come up with just 2 points each here in the first 3 minutes and change. Craig has it across the logo. Out of Peyton Jones. Jones, boy, wanted that 3, but Giles closed out well. Delia Thomas on the drive, all the way underneath. Out to Josina Frame. Frame on the drive, all the way in, right at the rim, left the layup short, and that's a good contest that time again by Hannah Giddy. She just changes so many shots if she doesn't get a block.
She's not only tall, but her arms are long too. I mean, she's everywhere in that lane.
Reether with it. Bounce pass underneath to Giddy, and then Giddy lost it out of bounds, and that would have been an easy layup for Hannah Giddy, but fumbles it into the Northwestern band, and another turnover. That's number 15 now against Southern Nazarene. Very uncharacteristic.
Giddy not used to that famous bounce pass. Got away from her.
Yeah. As Thomas has it right wing, trying to set up Nakia Orange. They'll go to Nakia. Nakia against Hannah Giddy, takes one dribble, leans in with a right hand shot, blocked again. Another block from Hannah Giddy, and that's going to force a jump ball. SNU's going to get it back. That is block number 6 from Hannah Giddy.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you're going to go in there,
you're going to get it high.
You are. And you're going to have to be strong with it.
It's a good thing the ceiling here in Percival Fieldhouse is high because you're going to throw an arching shot to get over her.
Yeah. As Reether has a deep left wing, and then she traveled with a basketball, and that's another turnover against Southern Nazarene. And here's the one thing, Brandon, where it's tough, though, is Northwestern just can't take advantage of these turnovers.
You're right. They've got the turnovers, but yet the lead is stuck at 4 right now. You know, we've got the ball back and back, but just unable to capitalize on the offensive end.
I mean, Northwestern does have 9 points off the turnovers, but haven't seen any recently. Bounce pass to Peyton Jones. Jones looks underneath. There's the matchup. Goes to Sincere Harrod. Harrod with a spin move up with the left hand. No good. Nakia Orange had the rebound. Matched up with Giddy. That's good hustle. It's going to force the jump ball. And the possession arrow staying with Northwestern. But I like the idea of going to somebody else that Giddy's not on. You've got Sincere Harrod matched up with Monahan.
Yeah, you got to kind of keep the ball away. I mean, it's weird to say that, but on the offensive end, you got to keep the ball away from Giddy on the defensive side of the ball.
There's the lob into Talia Thomas.
She's changing the game down low right now.
Thomas looks for the screen. Not much there from Harad. There's a bounce pass to Sincere. Sincere backs down the defender. Now lost it, got it back, leans in for a crazy shot. It was no good. Just kind of threw that one up. And we get a whistle and a foul. And this will go against, I believe, Micaiah Orange for a push.
Yeah, Micaiah. Harad went up and kind of threw it up there a little bit wild. Harad came crashing in there and got him with the body.
Again, both teams scoreless for over 3 minutes. Points at a premium here in Purcell Fieldhouse tonight. As Reether, being guarded closely by Thomas, goes left wing to Giles. Giles will penetrate at the foul line and then tried to kick it out. And they're going to whistle a foul against Northwestern. Caught reaching in, and it's going to go against Carly Craig. I believe it actually may be on Micaiah. It is Micaiah Orange, her second. That'll lead us to the media timeout. 4:47 to go. This media timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. Lady Rangers lead at 28-24 on the Community Bank Scoreboard. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Looking for the best in lawn care? Peak Environment has you covered. We offer a wide range of services, including full-service mowing, weed control, Christmas light installation, and more. Peak Environment provides efficient and affordable services across Northwest Oklahoma with branches in Alva, Enid, and Woodward. Call our office today at 580-748-8003 for a free quote on any service. That's Peak Environment, 748-8003. Proud supporter of all Ranger and Goldbug Athletics.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Welcome back out of our break. 4:47 to go here in quarter number 3. Northwestern leading Southern Nazarene 28-24 in this matchup here tonight from Purcell Fieldhouse. As Micaiah Orange, before our break, picked up her second foul. It was the third team foul against Northwestern, so SNU will inbound on the baseline. Reether right into Giddy, who blew the layup, and then they call a late whistle and a foul against Peyton Jones. And I don't know about that one. I thought Peyton got there late, and it's not really Peyton's fault that Giddy blew the wide-open layup. It's a great play by Lauren Reether. I mean, Lady Rangers were not set defensively.
No, they were not. The Lady Rangers came out of the huddle a little bit late there. The officials decided they was tired of waiting on them. Gave them the ball a little bit early. Like you said, the Lady Rangers not set. Giddy gets an easy shot, blows it, but the official bells are out with a bad call.
56% is Hannah Giddy, 36 of 64 on the season. That first free throw's up and good. First free throw attempts of the game from Hannah Giddy. Second free throw. Yeah, Giddy knocks them both down. Her first points here in the second half. 4:45 to go, 28-26. Northwestern is 1 of 10 from the floor here in the third quarter. And again, a lot of those shots have been blocks. Peyton Jones against Giles, drives all the way in. Layup was no good. Rebound by Hannah Giddy.
Good, solid effort there by Jones, though, taking the ball right at her, hoping to draw a foul. Good defense there, though, by Rather.
Reether over to left wing to Monahan. Back top of the key to Reether. Goes to Giddy. Works against Faith Simpson. Giddy cross-court pass. Here's a step-back three for the lead. It's good, and Southern Nazarene has the lead. They have not led since 9-7 at the 3:53 mark of quarter number 1.
Lady Rangers got to settle in here a little bit. Try and figure out this defense that Southern Nazarene's putting on them.
29-28. Here's the lob into Simpson. Simpson backs down and Giddy up with a right-handed jump hook. No good. Got her on offensive rebound. The stick back was no good as well, and Giddy with a rebound.
I think, Giddy only has 2 fouls, but I'm not too sure she's not getting away with a few down there.
Giles has it to her left to Reether. This is a big spot here in the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Northwestern's been outscored 7-2 so far, and then a whistle and a foul called. And the foul's starting to pile up against the Lady Rangers. So SNU is going to go to the free throw line, and they'll be in the bonus for the final 3:38.
Coach May over there for Southern Nazarene has been working these officials pretty hard, though. Him and his red pants have really been talking to the officials, and he's starting to get the calls he wants right now.
Lauren Reether. Reether will head to the free throw line. 92 of 115, again 80%. First trip there here this evening. First free throw's up, and it's good. Southern Nazarene continues to be perfect from the foul line. Now 5 for 5 as a team.
Lady Rangers got to find something here on the offensive end right now, though. Just completely went cold. And they're letting Giddy kind of control them right now. We either have to find something outside or get the ball in her chest and force the officials to make a call.
31-28 is Reither knocks down both as Talia Thomas picked up her dribble and nowhere to go with it, nearly threw it away. It's tipped out of bounds by Jenna Bay, and Southern Nazarene's defense has been pretty suffocating here in quarter number 3.
Right now, that man-to-man defense they have going on right now, and they pretty much will stick to your man defense, no switching, no nothing, and really putting it on the Lady Rangers right now.
Greg will inbound in the corner in the baseline, and that's saved in by Southern Nazarene somehow. Here come the Crimson Storm the other way as Monahan stops at the left wing. Bounce pass back to Reither. Now to Giddy. Giddy, cross court to Monahan, lines up another 3. Good again as Monahan sticks another 3, and Northwestern needs a timeout. Well, we'll take it with Coach Dieselhorst. 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Lady Rangers trail by 6 on the Community Bank scoreboard, their largest deficit here tonight. This is Northwestern basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Keeping your car clean is an inexpensive way to protect its value. Shirley Shine Car Wash, located west of Love, offers a 6-bay self-serve car wash, including 3 truck bays. Your wash options include soap, tire cleaner, foamy brush, wax, spot-free rinse, and air chamois. And you can pay with credit, debit card, or quarters. Don't just clean the outside, clean the inside with its self-serve car vacuum. You can also clean your pet with their self-serve dog wash. Company vehicle? Be sure to ask about our fleet account, so the next time your vehicle needs rinsed or detailed, come by Shirley Shine Car Wash, located right here in Alva.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. Dustin Gadu alongside Brandon Brinkley here tonight. Again, Northwestern called that last time out, and 3:09 to go. Lady Rangers trail by 6. And
right now, Southern Nazarene's doing something no other team has really been able to do in this place. Let's take the crowd out of it.
they certainly have. There's no question. Yeah, again, 6-point lead for SNU as they've outscored Northwestern 12-2 here in the third quarter. Southern Nazarene's 3 of 5 from the floor. They've hit 2 threes, both of those from Emily Monahan, who's heating up. They're 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the third quarter. Northwestern, again, 1 of 12, 8% field goal percentage. Lady Rangers have not attempted a 3, and they've not attempted any foul shots here in the third quarter.
Like you say, they've got to find something offensively, something to beat this. And Southern Nazarene comes out in a full court press on them.
Egan Jones will bring it up against Lauren Reither. Now left wing to Frame. Bounce pass to Jones. Underneath to Simpson. Simpson against Giddy with a right hand. Up with a shot, and it's good from Faith Simpson. Well, you need a basket. That's where you go. As Simpson now in double figures. Her 28th double-figure game this season. Make it 25 straight.
Good, strong move there by Faith, too. Fighting through the contact to Giddy. Able to use her power and get through it and get the 2 points.
Giles back out high to Reither. Around the screen from Giddy. Continues with the dribble. Stops at the foul line. Leans in for the floater around the rim, and it's good. That's a good finish and a tough one from Lauren Reither.
I'm not sure. Reither didn't kind of tweak an ankle there a little bit. She came back a little ginger there. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
She's got 6. As again, Reither again heating up here in the second half. Did not score in the first half. As Frame underneath to Simpson. Simpson up with a shot, and then, boy, she spun and right into Giddy and tried to come back down, and that'll be a turnover against Northwestern.
Again, Giddy just changing your shot selection, and just had Faith a little confused on that offensive possession.
Now, one thing you can't do is be indecisive there that time. As Reither to Monahan. Monahan out of the corner to Jenna Bay. They'll swing it all the way left wing to Giles. Cross court to Bay. Pump fakes, gets by Frame, runs over Simpson, and it's an offensive foul as we'll go back the other way. Northwestern will get it back on the turnover.
When you go to a fishing school, that's exactly how they draw up an offensive foul, too. Faith just stood there. I think she had actually had lunch and dinner in that one spot before she got ran over.
Yeah. Paige Scott back in now for Tegan Jones. Peyton Jones will inbound to Josita Frame. Frame will bring it up. Monahan, I'm telling you, Monahan is sticking right with Carly Craig, and she finally gets it to Carly. Bounce pass to Simpson. Simpson dribbles the right wing, hands to Paige Scott. Now to Carly Craig. Craig will penetrate baseline. Cut off, nowhere to go, and it's taken away. Giddy was there along with Monahan. Monahan's the one who comes up with the steal. 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. Northwestern has been outscored 14-4 so far. Reether to Giddy. Giddy into the paint, back out to Monahan, right wing three. Good again as she went down. It's 39-30, and Monahan is 3 for 3 here in the second half from beyond the arc.
This is the quarter we said that the Lady Rangers could not have.
Simpson up with a shot, no good. And the rebound by Josina Frame. She goes back up and is fouled by Jenna Bay, and it'll be 2 free throws for Josina Frame.
Like I say, though, we talked about you have to play all 4 quarters. This is the quarter of the Lady Rangers. You know it's coming. The Crimson Storm is not going to go away. It's kind of like the weather in Oklahoma. Just it's going to come.
Yeah.
You know, but we have to weather this storm right here and keep this game close going into the fourth quarter and let this crowd get back in it and try and finish this thing out.
Frame 71%, 30 of 42 on the season. Knocks down the first. She was scoreless in the earlier matchup between these two teams in Bethany. First free throw of the second half. Second free throw, got them both. Northwestern back within 7. We'd like to get a stop here and maybe close this thing to within 5 or 4. 39-32, 50 seconds to go, about 25 seconds, the difference in game and shot. Giles to Giddy, left corner. Reether, now with that left wing. 15 to shoot. Trying to create a little space against Paige Scott. Goes to Bay. Reether out to Giles. Giles will penetrate all the way in. They wanted a double dribble, but they kick it out to Monahan for another 3. It's no good. Rebound by Faith Simpson. Here comes Carly Craig. Craig has it left wing, guarded by Jenna Bay around the screen. Carly's just wanting that 3, and she bounce pass back underneath as Simpson steps through, and a whistle and a foul call. This will either be on Lauren Reether or it's going to be Hannah Giddy.
That'll be her third here. You know, with 16 seconds to go here in the first half, they're going to go ahead and take Giddy out here with 16 seconds. You expect that from the coach. You know, you don't want to get her a fourth here with just a little silly foul.
Anna Coccoli will check in, the 6'1 junior center out of Italy. There's the inbound to Frame. Bounce pass underneath, up with a shot, good, count it, she's fouled for Peyton Jones, who finishes it off. That foul will be on Giles, that's her first, and boy, that's a big basket for Peyton Jones.
Giles just kind of lost Peyton going down the baseline, able to get the entry pass, again, draw the contact, kiss it off the glass and get to the line for a 3-point play here.
Jones has not been there so far. She is an 82% free throw shooter. Capitalizes on the 3-point play as Hannah Giddy will now check back in. Well, Northwestern has cut it down to 4. They trailed by 9. It's a quick 5-0 run over the last 48 seconds. A nice response. He picked up. Reether in the backcourt, down to the front court, under 10 to shoot. Reether with it, trying to create a little space. Now penetrates, stops the foul line. Back to Jenna Bay for a 3. Good as it rattled in with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Craig, will she get the shot off in time? She will not. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. And that's a big 3 to finish the third quarter by Jenna Bay. We played 3 on the Community Bank scoreboard. Northwestern leads at 42-35. This is Northwestern basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
We know how much love your pet gives you. We're Ridgeview Veterinary Hospital. We're always here for you and your pet. Ridgeview Vet Hospital provides the most comprehensive care from regular checkups to emergency. Ridgeview Vet Hospital proudly provides veterinary services to all animals, large or small. Visit us today to let Dr. Lohman and his staff take care of your extended family, located right here in Alva, or call us to schedule your appointment at 580-327-0201. Ridgeview Vet Hospital is a proud supporter of Alva and Northwestern activities.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. 10 more minutes to decide this one. It will be SNU basketball moving left to right And they've got a 42-35 lead after Jenna Bay had knocked down a three with about 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Free throw will start with the basketball around the screen from Giddy. Now penetrates, stops at the foul line. Underneath. Giddy works against Simpson, up with a left hand and a whistle and a traveling call. That'll be a turnover. That's turnover number 19 against SNU.
Coach May disagrees with the call, but from where I'm standing, that's still travel in Oklahoma.
I actually didn't have a good look at that.
I did.
But
She shuffled 3 times.
as Carly Craig will head to Peyton Jones. Far side over to Paige Scott. Scott. Now Simpson straight away, left wing to Peyton Jones. Sincere Harrod back out there as Harrod works against Jenna Bay. Goes right at Bay all the way and bullies her way in. Missed the shot, though. It's just too much on it. I like the move, though, from Sincere Harrod. That's one you got to capitalize on.
Yeah, you like the move, but you got to finish here, especially down 7 here. You've got to capitalize on every offensive possession.
Well, yeah, every possession is just so precious in a game like this. That 9-point lead sometimes you feel like 20. Is Giddy at the foul line. Steps back, cross-court pass out to Monahan. 5 to shoot. Monahan into a double team. 2-1. Monahan hoists up the jumper. That one just grazed the rim. I thought, no, it did not. Shot clock violation. And that's another turnover. That's number 20, and I think that's the 3rd shot clock violation.
Like you said, Lady Rangers have got to capitalize on these turnovers. They're getting good defensive stops. Offensively, we've got to find some way to score here.
Yeah, Southern Nazarene had 2 points early on in this one. On turnovers, they've got 10 total. Up with a shot, cut it! She's fouled for Faith Simpson, and Simpson now has just got the 4th on Hannah Giddy.
That's a huge play there. 2 reasons. That got a chance. That pulls you within 5. She makes a free throw here. You're a 2-possession game now. And like you said, that's 4 on Giddy. 1 more, and the monster inside, known as Giddy, will be on the bench.
She will stay out there now. Free throw from Simpson, no good off the back of the rim. Missed an opportunity there, and then we get a whistle and a foul in the backcourt called against Paige Scott, which Paige has been right there with Lauren Reether. They've kind of been hand fighting most of the game. It's there, you know. It is her 3rd.
I don't think they're going to have dinner after the game together, but, you know, they've been really close tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, Lady Rangers had 9 points off turnovers at halftime. They've got 2 in the second half. Southern Nazarene has 6 in the second half. They had 4 at halftime. 42-37. Reether around the screen at the foul line, and they're going to say she was tripped as she went down. And I'm going to guess this is going to be on Paige Scott. It is. That'll be her 4th. Team foul number 2 is Talea Thomas will check in.
Paige Scott there, kind of a cheap one there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And she may have tripped her, I'm not sure. I couldn't see her feet.
Here's the inbound. And Kokoli with it. Now left wing to Adams. Takes 1 dribble, cross-court pass to Monahan. Back to Reether. Coley, foul line extended, works against Simpson. Face just want to go with your hands up, and that pass poked away. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Talea Thomas. Lady Rangers have numbers here. Pass up ahead to Peyton Jones. Jones, now to Thomas, underneath. Tried to go to Simpson, instead will dribble it back out beyond the 3-point line. Now drives baseline all the way in, cut off. Back to Simpson. Simpson against Kokoli, spins into the double team. Back to Thomas, 15 to shoot. Talea on the drive all the way in, a wild shot, no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by SNU, and boy, what looked like may have been a promising possession turns out was 0 points. Reether steps through, goes to Kokoli. Back to Reether straight away. 7:35 to go in the 4th quarter. On the drive is Adams. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen away by Peyton Jones. That's a great defensive play.
And right here on this offensive possession, you've got to get the ball to face Simpson and let her go against Kokoli. I like our chances there with Giddy on the bench. You've got to take advantage of that situation right now.
Craig to Sincere Harrod. There it is. They'll go one-on-one. Simpson right at her. Had it poked away out of her hands as she was bodied up. I think Simpson wanted a foul. I'm going to say it was just knocked out. Faith saying, kind of calm down with everybody. So Nakai Orange is going to check in as Simpson, it looks like, will exit. Coach May not happy about something there.
His face is as red as his pants right now.
As Peyton Jones with it, deep right wing. Cross-court pass sets up Carly Craig. Bounce pass underneath to Orange, and a foul from behind against Anna Kokoli for reaching in. That's going to be her first, the second team foul against SNU.
It's a big series here right now, like we talked about. Giddy's on the bench with 4 fouls. There's 7 minutes to go. You probably won't see her till 4 minutes to go in this game. So you've got to capitalize right now while she's on the bench.
Micaiah Orange stepped through, tried to go underneath to Tegan Jones. That's just trying to pass in traffic that time, and it's stolen away. Reether back the other way. Yeah, these last several minutes have been big with Giddy on the bench for SNU, and Northwestern has yet to take advantage as Giles to Reether. Now to Monahan. We'll try a left wing three. No good. Rebound picked up by Carly Craig. Here comes Northwestern back the other way. Craig has it near the left corner, trying to set up Micaiah Orange. She'll go to her. Orange, one-on-one, backs down the defender. Spins up with a shot, no good, and a whistle and a foul coming over the top of Tegan Jones. I think this is going to be on Georgia Adams.
Yeah, Adams. Tegan had to block out there.
Her 4th personal foul.
That'll be 4 on her. Adams as well.
So Jenna Bay now will check in. Georgia Adams will have to exit. Well, or at least we thought she was going to. We'll see. The officials now talking about this one. They will wave in Jenna Bay, and now one of the officials will go over to the scores table. So Adams exits, Jenna Bay back in. But again, this lineup not nearly as big as it normally would be.
With Giddy on the bench.
With Giddy and Georgia Adams on the bench.
How many fouls does Faith have? I see she's on the bench right now.
I think Faith still only has 2, maybe 3, as Craig inbounds to Nakai Orange. Orange wants to go one-on-one, backs down the defender up with a right-handed jump hook. Oh, that was a bad shot. And the rebound to Southern Nazarene. Here comes Monahan, speeds all the way into the paint and scores with a right hand at the rim. Went 1-on-3 that time and just took it right at Northwestern.
Lady Rangers here, big possession right here. Got to get some points on this trip right here, for sure.
And Nakai Orange up with a right-handed jump hook, no good. It rimmed out. Boy, again, nothing falling right now for Nakai Orange.
You got Faith Simpson back at the score table, ready to check back in, but we're going to need a stoppage of play here pretty soon.
That's exactly it. And if you're SNU, you're going to try do your best not to have that happen. Kokoli to Monahan straight away. Now right wing to Giles. Cross-court pass to Reether. Kokoli, foul on extended jumper, good as she knocked it down. That's a big shot. The lead now is back to 9, and Northwestern wants a timeout. 5:31 to go. I believe they'll extend this to immediate. Brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. 5:31 left. Lady Rangers back trailing by 9. This is Northwestern basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Alva Health and Wellness is Alva's newest healthcare option, offering a broad array of services geared to address today's most common illnesses and injuries. Alva Health and Wellness offers services for you and your child, including sickness, wellness, chronic care management, vaccinations, weight loss, and so much more. Find more information online by visiting alvahealthandwellness.com or come by and make an appointment with Jeremy Logston in person at 515 College Avenue right here in Alva.
This month's sale is happening right now at G&G Home Furnishings in Alva. It's our annual President's Day sale happening through the month of February. Items on sale is everything from furniture to appliances to home or business decor from all of your favorite brands. You can also browse through our selection of mattresses that are on sale as well. So don't miss out on all the savings during the annual President's Day sale happening at G&G Home Furnishings located at 2107 College Boulevard right here in Alva.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. 5:31 to go. Northwestern trailing 46-37. Again, Brandon, they closed the gap to within 5. They had a chance to get it to 4 down here on the other end. Simpson couldn't capitalize on the end one. And boy, right after that, it's been all Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, Southern Nazarene has extended that lead to 9 now, like you said. And 5.5 to go. Lady Rangers are going to really have to dig deep here if they're going to try and win this one.
Peyton Jones will inbound, trying to get it in. Floats it over the head of Monahan, caught by Carly Craig. Tell you what, Monahan has done her best job today on Carly Craig. And Craig bounce pass to Simpson. Simpson against Bay. Now it's a double team and forces one up with the right hand. No good. Got her own offensive rebound. Back out Peyton Jones beyond the three-point line. Jones calling for a screen. Around the screen. Now continues with the dribble drive all the way in. Lost it out of bounds, and that will be a turnover. Number 12 against Northwestern.
I'm not being biased. Don't get me wrong, big Ranger fan. But Faye Simpson tonight has been treated like Shaquille O'Neal. She has been slapped, beaten, dragged down, and has not got the calls that she deserves.
Well, and she'll exit. Back in is Nakaya Orange. Simpson having a word with Coach Dieselhorst over there right now is Monahan. The Rangers got to have a stop here. Cannot allow this lead to get above double digits. Under 5 minutes left. Monahan with it right wing. Reether fakes a pass left. Now to Monahan, but close out by Frame. Under 10 to shoot now. They go to Kokoli inside, who snuck away from the defender and scored with a layup underneath.
Great pass there by Reether. Little no look, looking to her right, throws it right down to the block. Top Lady Rangers completely sleeping.
48-37. SNU here in the second half is, well, they've been terrific. Thomas underneath to Nakaya Orange. Orange backs down the defender, up with a jump shot, good from Nakaya Orange. Nice finish there, the lead back to 9.
Number 15, Nakaya Orange.
Lady Rangers got 4 minutes here to see if to seal this, to try and keep that perfect season here at home.
Crowd trying to stay in it as well. Giles, they'll go all the way left wing to Monahan. Reether with it, in between the two rings, right wing to Giles, under 10 to shoot. At the foul line to Bay, takes one dribble, back out to Giles, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Giles up with the shot, good, is right at the horn. Boy, that one right there is a backbreaker.
Absolutely, the good defense there by Lady Rangers. Giles just works her way around and able to score.
Greg over to Thomas right wing, and then Coach Dieselhorst wants a timeout. We'll take it. 3:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 50-39 SNU. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
3:36 to play out of our timeout, 50-39, and Northwestern again with only one timeout left here in quarter number 4. Northwestern here in the second half has been outscored 28-13.
Hey, hats off to Southern Nazarene. They're ranked for a reason.
Yeah.
And we just talked about it. Didn't have to put Giddy back in. Guess what? She's back in.
She is back in now. 3:36 to go is Talea Thomas. Well, that's the thing. Again, they were able to build that lead as there's the pass into Simpson, and it's knocked away out of Simpson's hands from behind by Gideon. But Gideon gambled there, and there's no question they could have probably called a foul, but officials decided not to as Reether has it. Giles, now to Monahan, top of the key. Right wing to Reether, 15 to shoot. Spins away from the defender, goes to Monahan. Monahan at the foul line to Bay. Bay back straight away to Monahan. Reether with it, 5 to shoot. Goes to Giddy, 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. Cross-court pass. Here's a 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound to Leah Thomas. Outlet pass to Sincere Harrod. Here comes Harrod. Drives right at Reether all the way around her. Blew the layup as it was too strong. And Giles there for the rebound.
There's too many missed layups tonight for the Lady Rangers, especially when you're playing the number 6 team in the country.
Yeah, again, Northwestern here in the second half. 5 of 23 from the floor. And a whistle and a foul called against Talea Thomas. That's going to be the second on Thomas, third team foul, so just 2:39 to go. Time running out as Samaya Adigan and Paige Scott check in for Sincere Harrod and Talea Thomas.
Do you go a little hack-a-shack here now, try and get your fouls up and get them to the free throw line and try and build your way back into that way?
I mean, you certainly could. There's Giddy with it. you could start fouling Giddy. Again, she's just 54% as Reether, and a whistle, offensive foul against Lauren Reether again as Carly Craig went down. And so that'll be a turnover, 23rd against Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, Reether there was saying the card had been flopped on it, may have, but she definitely threw the arm out there just to give the officials a chance.
Boy, they're just not wanting Carly to catch that ball.
No.
As Paige Scott got it, now hands to Carly Craig. I can't say I blame him. That's a good defensive game plan. There's the back cut. Jones missed the layup. Adigan with a rebound. Back to Paige Scott. Now back to Carly Craig. Under 20 to shoot. Bounce pass underneath to Simpson. Simpson goes up strong. Missed the shot underneath. Got her own offensive rebound. The stick back is good from Faith Simpson. The lead down to 9. 2:10 to go.
Here comes the full court press. You haven't seen much this year from the Lady Rangers. Let's see how they can do with it.
Well, and SNU so far beats it, and they beat it into the front court as Monahan catches it right in front of the logo. Reether steps through the defense, goes to Giles. Giles being hounded. Now to Jenna Bay. To Monahan, right corner. Monahan's got it, under 10 to shoot. You don't want to foul here. You got under 10 as they'll bounce pass underneath. The layup was missed by Giddy, but she was fouled, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, I guess, from Samaya Adigan.
Yeah, but Giddy, a fairly decent free throw shooter here. What is she for today? 2 for 2?
Is 2 for 2 today. Came in against 56% on the season. We just filled up the stat sheet with another double-double. 16 points, 12 boards, 6 blocks. So Giddy to the free throw line, 2 for 2. First free throw is good. Southern Nazarene continues to stay perfect from the foul line, now 7 of 7. One more from Hannah Giddy. Second free throw, got them both. 52-41.
The one that you, they got away with the walk there. The one you wanted to foul, but like you said, Southern Nazarene stepped up to the plate and knocked down the free throws.
Craig underneath to Simpson, laid it in. Nice little give and go that time. 52-43, Simpson with 17. Giddy has it in the backcourt. Now to Reether. She's into the front court, had her pocket picked. It's picked up by Peyton Jones. Jones, here comes Jones all the way in. Layup rolled off the front of the rim, and Hannah Giddy with a rebound. Boy, and right there, that's just kind of been the night. And then we get a foul in the backcourt against Paige Scott. And I believe Paige Scott has just fouled out.
I threw my pen.
Yes, I noticed. So Paige Scott's night will be over with. Finished with no points tonight, 1 assist in 13 minutes of play. Monahan to the free throw line. Again, 73% on the year, 2 for 2 here tonight. And that one's missed.
Well, minute 13 to go. Going to be tough to get back in. Lady Rangers are going to have to find an outside shot that has been non-existent this evening.
Have not taken a 3 in the second half. 1 of 4 in the game. Carly Craig into the front court. It's a 10-point lead for SNU. There's the crossover. Fires for 3. No good as it didn't hit rim. Ball on the floor, knocked around, and we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow is favoring Northwestern.
Jump ball, possession arrow,
60 seconds exactly left to play.
Well, try and find a play right here that's going to free up and get you open for a 3. Every coach has a 3-point shot inbounds play. This is when you want to run it right here.
And we get a whistle and a foul away from the ball. This one's going to go against, I believe, SNU, and I think Hannah Giddy has just fouled out. She has. Coach May won a lot, but so Giddy will foul out, but Giddy's already made her impact on the game tonight. 18 points, 13 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 6 blocks.
These officials have been a lot more patient than I would have been with the coach tonight. I can tell you that right now. He is he's a very talkative individual over there.
Talea Thomas, 16 of 21, 76%. The first free throw was missed. First, the Rangers now 4 of 7. Thomas will shoot 1 more. Second free throw's good. Lead back to 9. 60 seconds to left. 60 seconds left. Inbound to Reether. Up ahead to Georgia Adams. Bounce pass back to Reether. Into the front court to Monahan. And whistle for a foul is Faith Simpson, a blocking foul.
Not a bad foul there by Faith Simpson.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
The crowd can boo all they want, but it's kind of what you want. You got to stop the clock.
Foul. Yeah, you have to foul.
It's not a. I mean, even Faith's not. I'm not even sure Faith meant to foul there, but it's a good foul.
Yeah, it is. And again, that's only her third. So Monahan to the free throw line, 3 for 4, 14 points in the game here this evening, and make it 15. Monahan again dropped 24 against Northwestern last time. This is their 20th double-figure game, make it 3 straight for Emily Monahan, the graduate out of Melbourne, Australia.
Not sure what that was all about.
I think they've got a substitution coming in. We'll have to wait until after the free throw. And Kakoli again, who's played significant minutes tonight for the Crimson Storm, the 6'1 junior from out of Italy. 55-44. Carly Craig with it around the screen. Reverses back to Peyton Jones. Straight away for an open three, no good. And Monahan with a rebound, and then reaching in is Simpson. And it'll be free throws back the other way.
Another good foul there by Simpson again. And maybe, it's one of those deals where you figure it's 11 points. We don't want to let it get too far. Look worse than what it really is. But
and it's a tale of two halves. First half, Northwestern locked down defensively, played really well. They hit some shots. Second half, tip your cap to SNU. That's why this team's, again, picked first in the Central region right now. And again, a top 10 team. And at one point during the season, for most of it, they were ranked #1 team in the country. First free throw was good for Monahan. Second free throw is good. 57-44, 40 seconds left.
Don't be surprised these two teams meet again, though.
Greg over to Samaya Adigan. Steps back, left wing for a three, no good. And Simpson fought around for the rebound, then goes down, flips it off to Adigan. Her layup no good, but she's fouled from behind. And Samaya Adigan heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Oh, that's very possible.
I mean, they're going to be on the opposite side of the brackets coming into this to the GAC tournament. Chance they could meet in the championship for sure.
Back in is Georgia Adams. So Samaya Adigan, the freshman out of Hugoton, Kansas, 14 of 25, 56%. First free throw is good. Northwestern now 6 of 9 as a team. First points of the evening from Samaya Adigan. Second free throw, no good off the back of the rim, and then a lane violation against SNU. So Adigan will get one more.
Lane violation on Snood.
One more from Adigan.
In case you didn't know, Laura, I'll let you know about it.
That's right. Got them both, 57-46, and then a whistle and a timeout. We'll take it. 27.5 to go. SNU leads 57-46 on the Community Bank scoreboard. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Drug, your local pharmacy in Alva, wants to update you on the happenings at the store through the month of February. We are getting new items and gifts daily from market. You can see a lot of our new goodies by visiting us in downtown Alva or visiting our VIP Facebook page. Now in from Fancy Pans, our new napkins, swig mugs, mud pie serving dishes, and Stonewall salsas, seasonings, sauces, cookbooks, and drink mixes. This all happens at Holder Drug right here in Alva.
Welcome back out of our break. 27.5 seconds left. It's 57-46 as Lady Rangers again looking to drop their 6th game of the year. And it's going to be real tough as 16 straight games at home. And that's going to come to an end tonight. Northwestern's going to finish 13-1 on the home stretch this season.
Very commendable on the season, though. Still played very well at home.
Oh, absolutely.
Crowd's been amazing.
Monahan dribbles out of traffic, and Northwestern caught reaching in. That'll be a foul on Talia Thomas. That'll be her third.
I bet if you put some truth serum in the Coach May over there, though, if you was to ask him if they wanted to play him again third time, of course, it's going to be at their home floor over at
it'll be
in Shawnee.
Yeah, Fire Lake Arena. Yeah.
But I bet you he'd say he probably don't want any part of the Rangers again. He may have beat us twice, but he's taking a shot every time.
Second free throw from Monahan, no good as it rolled off the rim. Northwestern will call their final timeout. We will join them. 22.4 to go, 58-46. Lady Rangers trail it. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse. 22.4 to go. Lady Rangers again trailing at 58-46. Coming up, our McDermott Insurance post-game show. Final thoughts from Coach Dieselhorst. Then we'll have our senior night ceremony for the Ranger men's basketball team. Lady Rangers did theirs on Saturday against Arkansas Tech. Craig, right wing, steps into a three, no good. And the rebound caroms all the way out near the left wing. It's picked up by Jenna Bay. And Bay goes to Giles, up ahead to Monahan. Monahan will drive all the way in. Layup good. 60-46 SNU. Comes Craig the other way to Simpson. Simpson takes one dribble, goes down, and a whistle and a foul called against the Crimson Storm. Goalie will pick it up.
Silly foul there by the Crimson Storm, up 14 points, 5 seconds to go. If she scores, she scores.
Simpson to the free throw line. 1 for 2. 2 rebounds. Looks like she's going to finish away from another double-double. The free throw is up, and it's no good off the back of the rim. So now 1 of 3 from the foul line here tonight. And again, Northwestern, when you're plus 11 on the turnover, man, you really would think, hey, this is. But well, you gotta be able to put the ball in the hole.
Yeah. Timeout here, but I think we'll stay with them on this one. You know, all credit, though, to Southern Nazarene. You know, of course, this is a Ranger broadcast, but all credit. They came in here, they did 2 things. They stayed with their game plan in the second half and was able to, you know, like you said, contested shots for Northwestern to win the first half, did not go in the second half. And like I said earlier, the one thing they've done is this crowd is like a funeral in here.
It took them out of it.
You take that out. If you take the crowd out of Personal Fieldhouse, it becomes like every other facility in the conference. Not real loud, not real exciting. So hats off to them. I mean, they came in here, and let's just face it, they came in here and beat the crap out of us.
Yeah. No, they did. They're up by 13 with 5 seconds left. Inbound will go to Reether. They'll trap her in front of the scores table. She'll step through. 2 seconds, 1 second. The horn's going to sound. That's going to do it. As Southern Nazarene a winner tonight by a final score of 60-47. They pick up their 26th victory. They move to 20-1 in Great American Conference play. Lady Rangers 23-6, 15-6 in Great American Conference play, and their 16 straight game home winning streak has come to an end tonight to SNU. And Southern Nazarene now has won 11 in a row over Northwestern. 60-47 is your final. We'll take a timeout. McDermott Insurance post-game show is next. This is Northwestern basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Do you need assistance taking care of yourself or a loved one? Beatles Nursing Home in Alva is here for you. We offer safe, high-quality, affordable nursing care while meeting all care guidelines for living. Call us at 580-327-1274 to learn more about our admissions process to place your loved one in our care. When it's time to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home, located at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Welcome back inside Burstville Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodall alongside Brandon Brinkley as we open up our McDermott Insurance postgame shows. We're joined by Lady Ranger head coach Tash Dieselhorst. Coach, I know a tough one tonight, but give me your final thoughts on this one.
Yeah, I just thought kind of that third quarter swing, we had opportunities to make plays, and they made the plays, and we didn't. You couldn't ask for anything better. Giddy get in foul trouble there. We thought when she went out, we could really kind of go inside. We just didn't take advantage of it.
Talk about Hannah Gideon, just the toughness, what makes her so tough to play against here, to get the twice this year.
Sure, she was great the first half. You know, I thought she finished about everything. So we wanted to try and defend her a little bit differently the second half, and I thought we did better the second half. And again, kind of got her in foul trouble. But we've got to be better on the offensive end. Too many missed layups, too many bumps around the basket. When we look at the shot chart, I'm going to be sick because we got a lot of looks at the rim. So it just comes down to a game like this where you got to make plays, and they made more plays than we did.
Absolutely. Like Dustin and I talked on the radio, you know, a game of 2 halves right there.
Yes.
First half we come out, and their defense is smothering.
It is.
It is. That's probably the best defense that you're going to see all year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and contested shots were falling in the first half. Unfortunately, in the second half, they weren't falling. like you said, the third quarter gets away from us, a 29 quarter. And we talked about it before the game. Last time you guys played, it was the second quarter.
Sure.
This time it was the third quarter. But like I told him at the end of the game, I don't think Southern Nazarene wants to see you again in the championship game.
We hope not. We hope not. You know, I hope we get another chance at it. They're a great basketball team. That's why they're number 1 in the region and number 7 in the nation. And you've got to give your best. And we had our best at times, but not for 40 minutes. So we've got to put together a complete game if we're going to hang with them for 40 minutes.
Coach, we'll let you get out here and go visit with the team. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in Durant on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thanks again to Lady Ranger head coach Tasha Dieslers for joining us here in our post-game show. As again, Northwestern falls tonight to SNU 60-47. And before we go through our final numbers, again, Brandon, I know a tough one tonight.
Yeah, you can hear disappointment in her voice when she's talking, and rightfully so. She said it right, though. We got the shots we wanted. That's why I don't think they want to play us again. We got to the rim. We just couldn't finish tonight. I mean, an unusual thing. We finished at the rim tonight. We were unable to, and ultimately it cost us.
Yeah, no, again, I'm with you. Again, right now, senior night festivities going on here inside Percival Fieldhouse as through our public address announcer, Tim Lauderdale. But, sir, I appreciate you joining me again.
Yeah, I've got an engagement I have to get to right now, so I'm not going to be able to stay with you for the guys' game, but thanks for having me on, and I guess since the streak's over, I don't have to come back, right?
No, we'll just have to start a new one.
That's right, next year.
Thanks again to Brandon Brinkley for joining us here tonight. The Rangers fall again 60-47. Let's go to our crowd mic here on the floor as we'll catch the rest of our senior night induction ceremony.
And is being escorted this evening by his sister Amber and his 2 nephews, Cortez and Tavion. He earned second team in 2022 and won a national championship in Coffeyville in 2021. His favorite memory is traveling with the team, creating new bonds each and every year. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, number 5, Larry White. And our last senior, Ranger guard, number 4, Brian Fu. Bree is finishing his 3rd season with the Rangers, and he has a bachelor's degree in mathematics and will be graduating with his master's degree in adult education management. He is being escorted today by his parents, Travella and Richard, his brother Brandon, and his uncle Lizelle. He earned GAC Player of the Week, 2nd team All-GAC, and has scored over 1,000 points as a Ranger. His favorite memory is beating those guys down south in overtime last season. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for senior number 4, Brian Fu.
Well, there you have it. There's the senior night ceremony again happening here.
Right, Ranger fans,
Kennedy Milton, Marquise Milton, again, Larry White, Chance Love, and Brian Free here this evening. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you your final statistics in our women's game, and we'll also get you caught up with scores around the Great American Conference as we continue our McDermott Insurance postgame show next. This is Northwestern Basketball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
No better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Firstful Fieldhouse as we continue our McDermott Insurance post-game show. Let's go through our final statistics, again brought to you by Shirley Shine Car Wash. Southern Nazarene a winner tonight, 60-47. They go 20 of 37 from the floor, 54%. 6 of 16 from 3, 37%. They were very good from the foul line, 14 of 16, 87%. Led in scoring tonight by Emily Monahan with a big second half, 21 points total.